Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy's Countdown launch day. So pumped for this. We are here and gonna be able to play the game at 11 p.m. my time. So we currently have about, math is hard, 2.5 hours, I believe, just under that, to play the game. So this stream is basically kind of like a little bit of a countdown sort of situation. We got a puzzle to build that is of Gringotts Bank while we wait for it, while we put on some trailers for the game, which are aplenty at this point in time, and maybe have some birdie bots being. We got some of those in the background. We are doing some knockoffs of them, but yeah, we'll get a timer on the screen just shortly. But yeah, just wanted to invite you all in, and feel free to chat in the comments section, whatever you want. Hit the like button if you do like it, and yeah, just enjoy some Hogwarts Legacy preemptive launchness. Yeah, let's switch it over to the cam so that we can see what we're working with here. And while we're doing that, we're gonna start playing the trailers.
In light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. A lot to absorb on your first day.
Just realized I've been muted this entire time.
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you.
So that's great. Welcome to the stream, though. Today we are doing a countdown for the Legacy Hogwarts, that is. And we're going to watch some trailers as we got on right now, and building this nice little 3D puzzle of Gringotts Bank with a little dragon on top. So I have a feeling from what the trailers that I've seen, we're probably going to start maybe in London. So thought this could be a little good puzzle. Plus I already had it and haven't put it together yet, so thought it'd be perfect for the stream.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
But yeah,
What do they want with a
enjoy the content and feel free to chat as we wait for the 2 hours and 22 minutes at this point to play the game.
Magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
The path we're on is terribly dangerous. But I do not know where it leads.
Just doing a mic check to see how things sound. You can put something in the chat to let me know that things sound good to go.
I'm afraid you're on your own.
Alright, let's crack this boy.
We
Hold up.
have a moment to ourselves.
Let's even hold,
Box.
shall we?
Instruction manual, I'm assuming. Oh boy.
We leave our legacy
Got a few
in
pages.
your hands.
Hopefully we can get this done before the game launches. Did not look into how long this should take to build, but I was assuming about an hour and a half, maybe? Hour? I don't know. We're gonna need a knife. Let's also adjust this microphone so that we're sounding a little bit better too. Pump up the volume of that trailer since it's technically an ASMR video. So Pump it up the volume for now. Ooh, don't bust it. Where is a good seam? But yeah, we are part of the crowd who has to wait till 11 p. Well, local time, midnight basically, for the deluxe edition early release. Some people had preview codes, lucky few, and then others decided to become New Zealanders for the day and get access to the game this morning. All right, let's see what we got. That's okay. So this is like one foam piece, I think. Oh no, two. I got two. Those look like the accessories, a little bit of the dragon. That's cool. Some people. And I believe from what the picture showed, yeah, we have Bellatrix Lestrange in on this as well. Cool. This one unfolds. So we got one here, so everything's numbered, so it should be pretty simple to put it together. I don't think it's gonna take that long, actually. And we do have some Birdie Bots now. This is the official Birdie Bots container, but I did go through them already. That we picked them up at Orlando, and so now we have them filled with knockoff Birdie Bots. But you know what? It's still the vibe. Some of them are sour, some of them are all the different kind of flavors that this knockoff brand has too. Yeah, welcome to the stream for all of those of all joining us. Sorry. That's a sour flavor. Yeah, good start. I am a weakling when it comes to sour. Okay. Knock this guy out. We need him. Knock those guys out for now. So I'm assuming that's the bottom, so that's the top. Do I have to knock out all these little pieces too? Yeah, probably. Oh, I am now realizing the tedious part of this journey here building this is going to be all the little things we need to knock out. See if I can speed through this a little bit better. Push through.
Take this.
Oh,
Find
we got
them.
our first trailer. Turn that down a little bit. What flavor bean did I just get? I think it was this orange kind.
We don't know what.
I want to say orange, but I think it's just sour. That's the flavor. Yeah, it's orange. It's orange. It's like a sour orange. It's like drinking like straight up orange juice.
Cadabra!
Lower that a little bit more. ending of this trailer, though. Oh,
Your
that
legacy
melody.
begins now. Hogwarts Legacy. Live the unwritten.
Hello, I'm Simon Pegg, and I'm playing Phineas.
Simon Pegg.
Black. Phineas Black is at
He's
this
the headmaster.
point in the story. He's the headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We saw Phineas in the books and in the films. He was a portrait in Dumbledore's office, but this is at a time when he was actually actively the headmaster. Phineas Nigellus Black is the least popular headmaster in the history of Hogwarts.
Least
You are
popular.
here to
Matter of
focus
perspective.
on your academic futures.
He is a sort of pompous, disinterested.
You call that a
Was
shine
the
on
least
those boots?
liked headmaster.
Do better.
But
He's not a
then
good
he
teacher
helped
or
Harry
headmaster
save the day
in
with
any way.
Voldemort
I think he
tasks.
would have taken on the role of headmaster because
he, like,
of the
what did he
gift,
do
you know, it's
in the
a
seventh
prestigious
book?
position. I don't think he has any.
I don't think it was really mentioned in the
children's
movies that much, but in the
education
seventh book,
or being in any way a role model,
he
it's not
helps,
really his concern. What he
tell
wants is
Snape
the
where they
kudos
are
of
to
being
send the
headmaster
dough,
of
I
the
believe.
greatest
The dough
wizarding
Patronus, and ideally the
I
sword.
wonder almost daily
first
why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Yeah, he's just a bit of an
Alright.
idiot, really.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? No.
It's
of course you haven't.
24 out next.
He is Sirius Black's great-great-grandfather, I think I'm right in saying that.
Trying to do it
So there's gotta be
carefully.
a little bit of something fun in him.
Okay.
Sirius is
And
not the product of the Black family.
Kinda,
seemingly.
you gotta
He's
do
very
it at an
different.
angle. I don't know if you
Phineas
can pick it
Nigellus
up
is like the
on
opposite of
camera.
Sirius Black. He's
Yeah,
not
there's kinda
noble,
like
he's not brave.
little
He's
nubs,
just a
and then you got
self-interested
little ridges. You go all the way around. That's how you bust it. So it's pretty much like pre-cut a little bit.
Through the
Right, now
game,
these
we come across
instructions, though.
Phineas as a sort of help and a hindrance to the players who are.
Say that we kind of
working
have to
their way
like
through the game.
Headmaster, I'm with
bend
a
it.
student and my schedule
Your
is-
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
He's entirely.
And it doesn't
there
really tell us the
to,
direction.
scupper the efforts of the player, I'm sure.
I haven't
I'm
time for
assuming
any
it's
of you
this
at
way.
the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Oh, okay. Those bend pretty easily.
The lessons I
that.
think the students and players
Careful on the
will
corners.
get from Phineas Nigellus Black is don't be like Phineas
Don't
Nigellus
be
Black.
like
He
Phineas
is
Nigellus Black.
not someone to aspire to. He is a self-involved, cantankerous, slightly childish figure,
Okay.
and I think be less like Phineas is the message of the game.
Doesn't
I
matter
said,
which
I'm
direction.
Sure you all have plenty to do
Just gonna do it like
before
this.
classes begin tomorrow.
I think I knocked all of the pieces out. Oh, ripped that off, but that's on the bottom, so that's fine. Yep, that looks good.
I'm extremely excited to be part of
All
the
right.
Harry Potter universe. I watched all those movies, and
This is
always expected
trickier than I think it
virtually
might
every
be.
British actor has been in the Wizarding World films, apart from me. And so to get the role of, particularly a Black, one of the Black family, that's a cool thing because Sirius was always my favorite character in the books. So it feels really good.
Sirius
It
was
feels
my
like
favorite character
something's
too.
Finally been put right.
What's everyone else's favorite characters from the books or movies, whatnot? I just gotta push them through this thing. Luckily, it's cardboard, so it's flexible when you need to install these things. Ooh, is this the Hufflepuff fireplace in the common room? I will eventually see this, but I will be doing my first playthrough as Gryffindor. I have been told that I'm a Gryffindor on many fronts, and even though I'd like to be maybe Ravenclaw, but you know what? I'm in. I'm in for the Gryffindor. The cliche. Okay, that's pretty sturdy too. Ooh. Next part. 66 and 60, and then a bunch of these different ones. Is this 20? No. It's kind of like Lego, but with cardboard. So just playing around with some settings. Oh. How about now? There we go. There we go. That's better audio. As you can tell, if you've watched some of my previous streams, this is not my normal setup, so still figuring things out live. Okay, so I'm assuming all of them should be together, but they're like numbered in order as well, so these are too low of numbers. Must be an extra piece somewhere. Oh no, they go up to 61 on these ones. 70, yeah. Okay. So we need 60 and 66. So let's get those. Come on. And 66. Let's go. So we fold this guy like this, and I'm assuming like that. Kind of like a little box. And then 60. Oh, it's like the front desk. Little icon. Nice. Okay. So up like that. And then like that. I think. I think it's the same on either side. Yeah, you want to cover the part that has the number. Okay. Then 70. We need 20, though. Which one was 20? Not these. Ooh, Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw fireplace. Nice. This is a banger. Banger of a tune. 20. Where are you? I think it's on this one. 20. Alright. Bunch of high numbers. Okay. There we go. Maybe I should get a dish for these. It's so hopeful, this music. Let's just pop them all out and then grab them. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Ah, that's a good strat. Push them through and then just like swipe across. Alright, so that's kind of like platform for this, I guess. This little piece. Okay, so these bend down. I want to just do it like this. That works well. And that doesn't bend, that sticks out. Okay. So, we can probably move this a little bit. Oh, there's ones in the middle. Totally missed them. Watch. Hacks. Time to hack. Alright. So towards the front, this thing goes there. Nice. Good solid fit. This piece, 68 and 69. Nice. Put it there. Gotta be careful with these little light posts. They are tiny. So I'm assuming bending, bending, bending. Mix the box. And this one along with 61. Okay. Oh, 61. That looks like a goblin. Yep. Goblin 1. And goes at the back of it? Okay. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Like so. Maybe I should do the goblin after. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is music playing in this video a specific theme for Ravenclaw? Yes! Well, technically this one is now Slytherin. But if that was before they had changed videos, then yes. Each video, with the fireplaces at the least, has specific theme music for what the common rooms will be playing. So, Slytherin has its own soundtrack, Ravenclaw has its own, Gryffindor, and so on. Yeah, a neat little touch, like each common room having their own specific style with how it looks and as well as how it sounds. So very nice little touch. Devs didn't need to add, but they did it, and it's awesome. That's pretty good. Look at that. Kind of like hard to see. Maybe like that. No. Like that. There we go. Then we need 70, which is another goblin. And they go right there. which I didn't bust out. It's 71 behind them. This doesn't really matter which side. Oh, 71 on that side, so I'm gonna put it on this. Yep. Oh, these bust out. I do like this Gringotts Bank with the dragon on it because took a trip to Orlando this past year and went to Universal, obviously, to see Hogwarts, but that and Diagon Alley with the Gringotts Bank. And you can walk through it. It's part of the queue, part of the ride, basically. And it looks just like spot on from the movies. Just brings you right to it. Like you're actually in the bank. The goblins, they have like, I think they were animatronics. They might have just been like static, but I think some of them were moving. But really cool to see. Especially because you're going like, it's during the queue for a ride. So while you're waiting in line, you get to see all this and walk through the bank. Side tip for that. Single riders lane, which is like a little, like, if you're only a single rider, then you can skip some of the sort of the gist of the line because you fill in all the not full groups, I guess. But so it speeds you up to get through to the ride faster, but you do miss out on some of the queue for some of the rides, and that goes for a lot of the rides at Universal and even Disney. We did Disney as well. Don't know if I needed to take Bellatrix out, actually. Well, she's 71, so she goes somewhere. I'll just remember. 34. Okay, this one. 34. Is it this thing? Yep. But yeah, if you ever have the chance to go to Orlando Universal with Harry Potter World, basically, it's totally worth it. It's interactiveness throughout the whole park. You get these interactive wands, per se. Here's an example of one. This is Hermione's wand. And if you buy the interactive, which I believe they're all now interactive, the ones they sell, you get this little tip at the top. I don't know if it picks it up on camera. You can kind of see it. Oh, too far. And what the interactive ones allow you to do is throughout the entire parks, you can find these little spots with little like icons on the bottom of the floor, and they tell you what spell to use with the way you cast it, the directions of wand and such, where you're pointing, and you could say it for fun too. You don't need to, but it's fun to say it while you're casting it. And each spot doing the spell that it commands you to do changes something in like a shop window. There's like an umbrella that causes rain to come down on it when you're using what is that water spell? I forget, but all sorts of different spells throughout the park in the Wizarding World area, but that allow you to just do all sorts of fun things. And there's one where there's like a water drinking fountain, and if you do the spell in that area, it shoots the water out to someone unfortunate soul that's standing in that area and doesn't know about the spell. You can kind of see where it lands all the time because there's a little wet puddle. So if you're just walking by, not minding or just minding your own business, and walk underneath the puddle, and someone casts it, you're gonna get a little water on your head. I like that one. It was like a way to troll people walking by that don't know.
That's no different than the Dark Arts Battle Arena. That's also true.
All right, we need some 18. But now we're on to gameplay showcase 2, I believe, trailer.
Is you come in preloaded with different abilities. So The unforgivable curses are something that everyone's going to have access to through the base game and going to be able to earn, and they can make choices in order to kind of like add that to their repertoire, and they can also commit to that down with certain talents and things like that. When you play the Dark Arts Combat Arena, you actually have access to all those things as kind of like a way to test them all. And so it's a chance to kind of like tour and play with
little
Dark
thing to
Arts
pop.
and decide whether or not that is a path that you kind of want to go down. But
Should really pop them out
everyone has
on the
same
direction they
ability to
don't
explore
show.
the Dark Arts. This is just kind of like a way of previewing.
That one was
Again,
fun.
a great place for us to show off combat
Little
in general. So
pedestal.
I think we're gonna jump in here.
Kind of thing.
Andrew's gonna start
I
battling.
don't think it matters,
and we
but
can
on the
start talking
direction
about,
as
everything
well.
you're seeing on the
So
screen.
let's try that as well.
He's just about the cadavers right away. Oh my god.
We're starting off strong.
Oh my god.
Starting off strong.
Was that Kujio? Oh my god. That's so cool.
Yeah, so that you'll notice right away, like when we used Avada Kedavra, that guy's health bar went from instant to 0, and we really are trying to
Instant to
honor the way
0.
Avada Kedavra works in the game, even in some pretty extreme situations.
No matter
You'll
what
notice
the
that
enemy,
the meter takes up a
Avada
lot
Kedavra in the game
Yeah,
is
build
true
up as a way
to the lore.
deal with its extreme power, just so that it's
I
still
think that's
fun
what
to
he's
use,
saying.
And there's some ways that we'll probably talk about to
This is
adjust
tricky.
that. But I don't know. I don't know if there are things on the screen that you just have questions about.
Well, like I see like little blue things popping from the enemies. Also, before like that sign, well, it's like, so in the community we call it the ancient magic sign. I don't know if that's how it's called.
Yeah.
In the game.
So the community is astute. So on the
There we go.
development side and in player facing in the game, we reference that as your
Okay,
ancient
luckily I did that the right way. Could have did it this way.
That is, yeah. So as your abilities in the game keep growing and you become exposed to some of the secrets about your own kind of mystery and your own abilities, you start unlocking new powers. So one of those powers, you'll see the R1 button appearing throughout the game. That's an ancient magic throw, we call it, that allows you to kind of like draw an object to you and fling it at an enemy.
Okay.
But whenever you see the R1 or the L1 plus R1 appear over somebody's head, that's an ability to cast a very devastating,
So we can put that to the side.
powerful ancient magic spell to do a ton of damage against the character.
I'm just noticing now we have
the way
these to
that
pop
manifests
through as
itself,
well.
depends on the type of enemy that you're fighting. And you'll see a wide variety of enemies in here that are pressuring the player in different ways. You'll notice there's abilities that kind of
So it's
bubble
probably
up
popping
through
through
the player
now.
and fighting that force him to move. And there's different ways that we want the player to kind of move around on the battlefield.
What are we
It's
at?
actually
An hour and
different
51
in
minutes
the
left.
magic meter in general. And the reason I say that is because as you're doing different things in combat, you're protegoing and you're doing different abilities and you can kind of spec into it with your talents. There are different ways to get that meter to build faster and faster. But one of the most effective base ways to build up that meter fast, that way you can launch these devastating attacks
Should
when
do
you
this.
want to, is to actually perform combos. So you see that combo appearing, and it's almost like your
Give it a
emotions
shake.
building up, and then basically that builds up enough that you can attack someone. But as the combo meter builds up, at some point you strike someone, and a piece of their magic kind of
Have another bean.
falls out of them. You'll see these blue orbs in the game world, and there's something that only you can see.
That was another good one.
In the narrative.
That was like
And
green
it's
apple.
Another reason to move around on the battlefield.
So again, these are not official Birdie Bots beans.
And then they give big jumps.
They're the knockoffs, but
as we're playing.
there's some good ones and there's some bad ones, like this one.
Magic here, but I think there's another huge
Not sure what this one's gonna be,
combat,
but
and that is the tools that you can bring to combat as well to kind of
pale yellow with black spots.
change the way you play. And I think Mackenzie knows a lot about what's going on with the plants and potions.
And so the tools are really interesting because they're basically like a prior investment. So you can bring
It's not a good flavor,
and the
but I'm not sure what it
plants
is.
in the room of requirement to combat to essentially kind of help you defeat enemies a lot quicker and more efficiently. So some of the tools
pungent.
that you'll see here are like the rock skin potion.
Can't really
So
describe what
that
the
is
flavor
something
is.
that basically covers your skin in this like, rocky
Citrusy, but
material
pungent.
that reduces the incoming damage that you're receiving. So against big enemies, hard-hitting enemies like
Okay.
trolls, that's super helpful.
Oh my god, he's just destroying. The troll just collapsed from whatever the kid.
Obviously,
now we're on
we
here.
have the Wiggen Will potion as well. Which
19.
increases your health.
I
and
already
then
see
we
it.
have the
Nope,
focus
that's
potion.
18.
So when Alan talks about having to
This
balance
one
Avada
is
Kedavra
19.
with a long cooldown because obviously it's an instant kill. One thing that you could do is brew a focus potion, and that will increase how quickly your cooldowns.
Yeah, so we got like cooldown releasing spells, not spells, potions, to help with the Avada Kedavra cooldown, which is pretty long. I think I counted it, and like looking just now, they do have the increasing or decreasing the cooldown potion on, but I think it's like a minute maybe
setup of the arena
per cast.
You also have plants that you can fight with,
And then with the
so we have
focus,
things
it maybe
this
like
enemy
halves that to
tentacula
30.
You can put down, and it acts like a turret, and it can just kind of shoot
maybe even
enemies around
15.
the battlefield.
That is so cool. This is like a truly like Hufflepuffian way to approach the battle.
But
yes.
No, that was super
I'm
cool.
assuming
Things like
he has
Hogwarts.
access
So you can
to
see there's a
the
ton of
dark
different
arts
the main
spells
break is one
right
that you
now
can put
because
out
he's in the
that's
Dark
done
Arts
to
Battle
like
Arena, which is
neutralize
a
enemies,
deluxe edition
in a
exclusive.
radius.
And I'm assuming because it's the Dark Arts Battle Arena that you get access to using those spells sort of without even needing to know them, or maybe to access the arena that they're at.
So this is a way to,
You need to be at a high enough level to use those spells in the first place. I'm not sure. It looks like the enemies are like
have some things over here that may make you use
level
certain
18,
plants,
I guess.
potions or block more or
Yeah, we mentioned the field guide challenges in the prior stream, and the field guide challenges, this is the way that the field guide manifests like challenges for you to do in combat. And exactly to your point,
Another bonus to the
this
deluxe
is one of the
edition
ways
is you
to
get
encourage
access
players
to the
explore different
Thestral.
systems to help
So,
them
for
decide
those of you that don't know the Thestral,
what they want to
it's
do. Because there
the
really are so many
sort
different
of
ways
like
that you can push talents. When you see the green X's on
the
characters,
horse,
right,
dead looking
that's
kind of horse
true.
that you can only see
Unlock
if
this
you've
kind of
seen
person
death.
that sort of like
And
reads the fates of these different
to
characters
me, that
way,
means that our
as you
character
get through
saw
these,
someone
as you're
die.
cursing different
A
characters,
little bit of a
they'll become
story
sharing that.
relief
And
there.
so we have things like Avada Kedavra, which is the
Unless they
end
just,
spell,
you know,
but if you curse everyone
say you
before
just can see
kill
it
this one guy,
because
they
you have
go
ancient
off
magic
that
or something.
kind of ultimate Voldemort fantasy.
But
And so
I don't know.
there are
They haven't really showed off her parents, so
fantasies about
they
being
did
more
say it's a unique story, but
character, things like that.
I don't know.
Misty Step that you see,
Where are they at?
occasionally being used on the battlefield, and we can also spec into our
Okay,
potions and plants
that's all
to
the
make
pieces for
them
that.
more powerful and more
And
ambitious. So it's all about which type of
goes
player
like
you
this.
feel like you are, and whether or not you want to play with prep on the fly
Then we need
or
51.
with deliberation, and those are all different options.
That is so cool because like it's like I see so much like going on the stream, just so much complexity, and I want to
Also talking right now is fellow content creator Ben Snow. Check him out on his channel. I believe he's live right now playing the game because he got an X to an early
more
code.
powerful than just the dark art.
But
Yeah.
To be fair.
And speaking
If
of
you
plants and
want.
potions, we are going to be
You
putting
know,
the dark
stay
arts
and,
away, put those unforgivable
you know,
curses away,
have some fun here
and heading
in
to the room
hour
of
46.
requirement, which is your home within Hogwarts, a personalizable space that
I don't
actually
think they're
lets you
showing
build as
actually
well,
their
and get to
first like
brew things and grow
load
things
into the
and,
games until
also
release,
everything.
just for, you know,
Right,
keeping it
Andrew's got
available
us
for
in
everyone
the
to
room
watch.
of requirement, wearing, we kind of went casual mode on the outfit here, wearing a nice jumper.
Where is
And I
51?
think
Is
that's
this not
a
51?
good jumping off point.
That's 45.
Jumping off point. For the personalization of the space.
They made a joke
Well,
about
not
jumping
only
off point
character
because
and the ability to do character, but actually the space.
for the longest time, a lot of the community for the game was wondering if there's jumping in the game. Simple mechanic, but hadn't been confirmed for a while. And then one day they finally tweet out a little video, 5-second or so video, of the character jumping with the caption "Jump." It blew people's minds. It blew my mind. I will not. Simple mechanic, but just awesome because of the way they tweeted it, like just the word "jump" and the video.
There's like statues that you can do, and
They knew
ornaments
what we
and
wanted.
tables and rugs and just a bunch of little things that really flesh out
51.
the space and bring it to life.
Oh
I think it
my
matters
goodness,
which
because, like,
side.
we had an idea
they
that
go-
those places where you brew stuff, that's where you can change, but you can do all of this. Where do you even get this stuff? Like, there's a furniture store?
Yeah, so we call them conjurations. And the
Oh, is this the room?
recipes can be
Room
purchased
requirement.
at Tomes and Scrolls in Hogsmeade.
A lot of customizability, it
But
seems, in this.
Also, as you engage in different types of gameplay, throughout the
Conjure
game,
objects, change their qualities, like color here.
So cool. You change color?
you can change the color, you can change the size.
Size,
of it,
yeah.
place it, basically. anywhere.
Tiny chairs.
Oh my god, it's so tiny.
I'm gonna make a dining set of tiny furniture.
And I love how the
then bite my
system, too, is
niffler.
designed. It's not mechanical; it's immersive, and so you get the magical effect of conjuring it in, and you're actually doing this in the world.
Yeah, I love the little
of
like
character.
it looks like
blended,
what is the
like
word?
that gameplay,
Apparition,
the
like
immersive,
apparating,
design,
sort of
personalizing the
Oh my
space.
god, like, and I
way
love
to
the animation,
conjure
how
the
it's,
objects
like,
into the world.
appears, you know, like,
It's really nice.
Not just like there, it's
Oh,
like
shoot.
almost like it apparates.
It is really
whatever, I
quite
could just
beautiful. And
pop
that
it
was the
through.
thing, is we
Leave
wanted
it.
that to look really nice because the magic in the wizarding world is everywhere. It's physical, it's kinetic, and it's whimsical.
We have
We really wanted to nail that whimsy.
43, 42, and
Another thing that I wanted to
44.
discuss is that not only can
Probably can't
you,
pick it up
like,
on
conjure
the
things
camera,
and you can change
but
their look, but you
those
can do
three.
that with the utility objects as well. So you can see that we have planting
42 to
pots
44.
and potion stations, and you can change the look of those as well. And these are the areas where, as we had mentioned previously, you'll be growing your plants, you'll be brewing your potions.
Right.
So while you're also doing these like kind of nurturing based activities, this is also the space where you would bring your gear to be identified and gear to have like traits put on it, which I believe Alan can talk to.
Oh.
Yeah, we keep bringing up appearance and how it looks, and on a, like in the game, you can look like anything you want to whenever you want to. But the player will be finding different types of gear, that we call it, as you progress through the game. And essentially, we just know that clothes and different items in the wizarding world can have different magical properties. And as you explore and as you adventure and as you defeat enemies, you're going to be finding different pieces of gear that have different abilities, and that can help you in your journey and are a major part of you kind of growing as a wizard and advancing as a wizard.
Yeah, I like this
Huge list.
loom
Not all the time,
sort of system. They're showing off where you can add different qualities, upgrades, and such to your gear. So you can change it up to fit your playstyle. Like, I want more damage with Expelliarmus, or protection from Inferi. You can adapt the gear that you currently have.
And then as this space advances even further, and the space will eventually grow its own rooms, and you're going to get new recipes, you know, like Mackenzie's talking about, all these different things keep expanding, and as it expands, eventually you're going to earn what we
this
see here, which is
unfolds.
called a loom. And when you set up a loom, it's an ability to essentially customize exactly which magical properties are on your gear, and take any piece of gear and adjust
A bunch
the
of times.
properties and to tweak what it does. And I mentioned earlier that you can make anything look like anything. The collection of appearances, we call it, or cosmetics, we've been referring to it in this stream. Those types of things you can use, and you can apply a look to any other look. So
Yeah, I like
if you
that.
get a piece of gear,
So-
you put it on, you look like that, but you can change it to look like whatever you want.
You can pick a gear that you like
And
its
you
qualities,
you
like
can just put some ability to the sweater.
its
but you
defense and offense attributes.
That ability.
Yep.
But you
And,
can then
appearance
change
can be
it,
added whenever you want
its
to the
appearance,
gear screen.
so that
loom is
on the fly,
specifically
so that
about
it looks
applying, traits
like the piece of piece of gear, like a robe or such, that you want it to look like, rather than what that gear is.
With where you're trying to go with your
So
combat fantasy,
you can
or
pick
talent
your
and
look,
things like that.
Interesting.
but
I've just seen that
all the qualities of leveling up
Mooncuffer,
as well.
Where does that come from?
Yeah, and so you'll notice
That
that
sounds tricky.
the ingredients that are used to add traits and to upgrade your gear are based around beasts. So this is where we get into the beast care section, which is inside this vivario. Kind of bigger space on the inside idea. And so you can see here we
vivarium.
have a couple of beasts out.
It's
We have
wicked.
a graphorn and a mooncalf and a niffler and a neasel as well. So
Oh my
quite a
God.
variety.
Oh my god, he's just like a big puppy.
They're
I
so
love their
cute.
cuddling. Oh my god, they're together. Oh, that's so cute.
They're adorable. And so part of beast care is petting them as well, but feeding them
It's
too.
the Pokemon
So
component
once
of the
you do
game.
those things, that's when they feel safe enough that they'll give you their magical ingredients. So mooncalf fur, niffler fur, etc. That can then be used in your gear.
That is like so like intuitive because like you know that makes sense because when you touch the animals you get some fur leftovers. That's so. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, and we really want to hammer home the fact that this is like a home that you're making for them.
That's
So
why it had
in
tough
the
time fitting.
overland, you can find these beast dens and
Put it in
rescue
backwards.
these beasts. Part of doing so is brushing them and feeding them food as well, and to build that relationship with your beast. In addition to be able to care for beasts, you can actually conjure things in this space as well.
The house, the cottage.
Yeah, right. And so we have like a lot of little ornaments in this area, and a lot of them
yeah, that
are
goes in
purely
much
cosmetic,
easier.
but they look really cool. Again, it's the personalization
There we go.
of this space.
Oh my goodness, no, this is like, I'm gonna spend 8 hours just designing this whole area to personalize. This is like cool, it's like you have this little play area.
Yeah,
like a
this
pretty
component
nice
is
stand,
like
so
the
to
rooming
say.
requirement and the vivariums,
I love it.
plural.
Yeah, no,
They're only
totally.
showing off one.
There's like a decoration aspect.
Is
There's
like
also,
very
which
Animal
is really
Crossing-y.
inside, as well, is there's a utility aspect
blue one.
to it too. So
Blue raspberry.
as
I'm
you,
getting all the sours.
progress in the game, and you're able to.
Where's the
purchase
weird
more
flavors?
conjurations, you're able to speed up your process. So one of them, for example, is the food processor, which allows for the beasts in the space to automatically get feed, so you don't have to do it manually. And so you're really
Alright.
building the progression.
This one's kind of like
here. In addition, there's also
banana,
a
maybe?
toy box where you can play with your beasts. You'll see here, yeah. So you can, there's a bunch of toys in it, and each beast
Yep.
has their own favorite toy. So as
It's
you
more
can
so
see,
banana
Mouse
medicine,
really likes the
if any of you have
Meeple,
tried that flavor.
or the Needle is like a little cat, really likes to chase the yarn ball as well.
Right.
And they're super cute.
Oh my god.
Not sure what this is.
Watching
Like a
them, it's so cute.
entrance, I guess.
The big thing we really wanted to
Okay, so it
hammer
goes on
home,
this.
is that the world
And
is
we
a
want-
dangerous place, and so by going and rescuing these beasts and bringing them back here and caring for them, you're really helping them out. There's poachers in the overland who want who hunt these beasts for their material. So instead,
Does it
you're
go this
caring
way?
for them. You're giving them a home.
I think it goes this way.
Raphorn is just gigantic.
Yeah,
But he looks
so I'm gonna put it this way
like
because the number's facing out. So
You could actually name them as well. So like your dog.
So getting back into that personalization, you know, yeah, we didn't want you to just like throw in, oh, here's a Graphorn in here.
Hey,
like,
14, 15,
can
16.
be named whatever Andrew's about to name them. Bruce.
It's a good name.
You know, we've created this really nice space, and you can get additional vivariums, correct? To
See, additional vivariums, nice.
aesthetics and looks to where you're keeping your beasts and caring for them.
Progression is a big part of this space as well. So
Maybe
as you progress through the
this.
story, you will unlock more vivariums. So as you can see, this one's quite meadow themed, big, open, bright. But there's other ones, say like a swamp that you might encounter. And it's really a visual effect to and more space for your beast.
There it is.
Oh, so it's like those. So when we're inside the room requirement, there's like on the left, there's that moon glow from one entrance, and then some shrubbery going on in the right. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Ah. Oh, you put trees in here too. Oh my goodness.
And another
All
thing
the
with the
trees.
beast care that I think is great, you know, tying back to this same kind of thing that you did with like the broom, where the broom is not just a method of travel, it's actually built in and integrated into the world. In the same way, like beast care isn't just this added element. You're not just throwing it on top. There's really this like narrative and integration.
Okay,
to
I'm assuming I have to knock out
Yeah,
all of
everything
these.
adds. So as you progress through the missions, you'll expand the space. As you earn resources, you'll go into Hogsmeade and use them to unlock the gameplay here and unlock new conjurations and different things to play around with in the open world.
Okay, so
in those different
you can do
in those
quests
different
and stuff
environments,
and
like
find them at
combat
Hogsmeade.
and conflicts and
These
bandit camps
objects you
and
can add
different
to the
things
room.
like that exist in the overland. Those things are what hold recipes that exist in the loom. So all these things
And
have a way of
recipes for the loom.
connecting.
Got it.
Moonstone that you find out in the world is the resource that we use to conjure everything. That's found throughout the world. Forgeables are used for recipes. So really, everything's like a cycle and keeps you coming back.
But even with the story that's being told too, I think people know who Poppy is and that she has an
Poppy's the
affinity for beasts.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I don't want to say
we're seeing
companion,
they're gonna
but
be venturing out into the world.
that's the
and
term
this
the
is
community
kind
has
of
been
the
using.
iceberg, even of kind of like your interactions with beasts in that narrative. So you bringing up Poppy, there are more kind of mysteries to discover and things to discover out in the world that have to do with her and that have to do with caring for beasts. And so different characters have their own stuff that just kind of make this all just kind of like the beginning of your journey.
Well, we could spend hours in here, but we're gonna have to end the stream now. What do you think about what you've seen today?
Yeah, that was a great showcase, especially with the flying, the combat with the dark arts.
The open world seems so detailed, and there's so many things to do, and like the combat.
I can't wait to fly in this game.
2 weeks or more just breaking it down by pieces. There's just so much to this world.
I'm a big
I'm so
flyer
happy you guys
in
did this
video games like
overall
GTA back in the day.
Just the tip of the iceberg. We've
even Legend of
got more
Zelda,
for
to
you
be honest,
discover
with the
and find
glider.
on your own. Thank you for
But
so
yeah,
much for
I like
being
games
here.
that include flying
Thank you for
elements. Like I
watching.
used to play
Hogwarts Legacy is
Ace
available
Combat
for pre-order now.
back in the day as well,
February
and
10th
like
with 72
not
hours
even
early access
just
for owners
doing the
of
missions,
Deluxe and Digital
if there
Deluxe
were
editions.
like in
We're
GTA,
gonna wrap things up,
but just like
first we've got
navigating through the city and through the different obstacle courses you make yourself, basically. Oh yeah, a little sneak peek as well at, I'm assuming, the headmaster's office. And this little mysterious book the main character touches, and bloop, gone. Okay, this was 16, I believe. Ah. Making the music. Excellent video.
I've been lucky enough to have been working on it for about 4 years now. And, after all the things I've worked on, this represents the pinnacle of anything I've ever been involved with. It's just the most amazing project and the most amazing team of people. I can't believe all the incredible people that are making this whole vision come to life.
Every time I play a video game, the sound enhances the experience so much. And
yeah. Sound
I was
is
so glad
vital
be a
to any
part of the
video
audio
game.
team at Avalanche, because we can enhance that experience and make such a great, memorable thing for the players.
This job of writing music
39.
for something just lifts the whole thing. It's already a good game, but the music, I think, takes it to another level, makes it fantastic.
We wanted to make Hogwarts
39.
Legacy our own. We wanted to put our own stamp and our own brand on it. You can hear it in the music. Not only does it sound new and fresh, it's nostalgic.
39.
I wanted to harken back to nostalgia factors. That was the biggest thing for me. Was I feel like today's game scores, it's a lot of texture-based kind of scores, and so I want to bring back the heroic kind of fanfares of trumpets or melodic elements, with the violence, and kind of bring back the magic and the childlike awe and wonder.
I do know what that means, and I agree.
The one thing we felt like is that the brilliance of John Williams' Hedwig's theme. He hadn't even seen the movie, and he wrote that incredible piece of music where the celeste and the violins
45.
is so brilliant, and it just sounds like magic.
I suppose the biggest factor for the scores was trying to help it fit in with the other music that we have for the Harry Potter films.
We were thinking about the idea that
45.
what if there was an older melody of lore that might have been an earlier version of Hedwig's. And so the ancient magic melody kind of grew out of that idea to say, what if it could be a relative of Hedwig's theme?
You just hear a little bit of something recognizable, and I think that just makes the experience a bit more fun, and I think it's a perfect fit. It fits really well.
Bended like Beckham.
It can be kind of tricky to know what to write, to know what notes to play. Some of these darker moments, they're balanced with some real beautiful music, and so the music does go through quite a shift. It
These
goes
things?
from big, powerful combat music
Okay. Ooh. Which one was
to
39
very
and which one was
slow, very
40?
emotional strings. Not every moment in the game has music. Not every moment in every film has
Assuming
music.
they go
but
up,
when you need
so-
it makes all the difference.
So? Probably. Okay.
I have to say, this is the most challenging thing I've ever been involved
Okay,
with. Just
here's a
because
big
of
piece.
where the music has been going, where
Moving on
there's
to
so many
E.
variations and options and things that we're exploring, and the creative direction on this.
We have to account for
Where's some of
every
this?
single action that the player can do while music is playing. So for
That's a good
example,
piece.
if you're out
Let's
in the
get a-
overland
get a
and you
bean.
want to mount or fly, we have to consider that the player can do that within a mission, or they might start a mission, or they might enter a cavern, or they might enter a building.
Not
or
sure
a
what
shop.
it is,
And
but it's
music we want to be
like
dynamic
brownish
and
purple.
change through all those different experiences, and we had to account for all that and every single thing that the player could possibly do in the game.
You got to transition all these scores, and
Coffee.
hopefully they all kind of blend together, right? And so that's the really difficult part.
This
As
one.
a linear film, linear storytelling, it's like you have to put in a lot of different music
To make that magic
This one's
and the
funky
magic
looking.
theme and all those themes
Orange and yellows.
really match the whole feeling of these different moments in the game. That's been just such a collaborative effort.
We had to make every area interesting, and there are places like the herbology area or
I wanna say
common
popcorn.
rooms that we have custom
Popcorn.
music for, just to make that exploration
Potentially,
and
no.
that kind of newfound area more special and more important to the player.
Writing all the different common rooms, you had to infuse all the different characteristics of each one of those. And I studied up on all
Next
those
part.
different houses. And how do you make that,
We have
infuse that
E,
into a score?
and
We've
it's
tried a lot of unique things that we've
41,
never
which
tried
I
before
think
in
is this
anything else.
entire piece.
One instrument that we were looking
is
for a giant
very
piece of
large.
sheet metal, and we're calling it a thunder sheet. And so you'll hear
Outer
in the ancient
exterior
magic
of the building.
that you'll hear the thunder sheets coming into almost like waves of emotion coming in.
Busted through this way. Oh, that's why.
And then that combined with another
There we
really
go.
unique instrument called the waterphone, it just makes these sounds that literally sound like magic.
We care so much about the music and
Okay.
the time that we spent on
Do I
each
pop the door out?
individual little granular part of the mission and
I
each
think so.
score that is associated with it kind of speaks for itself.
Every note, every chord progression, every chord, every harmonic structure, everything. I pour so much into that.
It takes
These
the best
bend?
elements from the films
think those
and it
bend.
adds something new. And so it'll be familiar and feel like it fits and is at home in the Harry Potter wizarding world.
I love the team that I'm working with.
Yeah.
I love this project. I'm
Those
so
are like
proud of what
opening
everyone's
and
done.
closing the doors.
And like to me, like last night, some of the people we were talking about with the orchestra, we had the orchestra
Okay,
over at the studio.
we got a few things
and
to
I had
pop.
comments saying like, this was probably one of the greatest moments in my life, working through these scores and getting together as a team, just the spirit of everyone there together. Thank you so much. And thank you to the fans, really, because without the fans, this wouldn't even be possible. I just feel so lucky.
To the
Thank you to everyone
fans.
who's made this happen.
Ah, and this is Overture to the Unwritten. So this is the one of, I guess, the soundtracks in a game that they highlighted. Here, I'll turn it up. It's beautiful. Bunch of these little things to pop out. Kind of tedious, but at least I have a knife to do it. Make it easier. Imagine doing this without anything that pokes them. Look how fast I can crank that out. Yeah, like that sounds like one of the themes from the movies. Same with this. All of them. They have elements of the movie's soundtrack within them, but are still unique on their own. Do a little wipe across, get them off. A little bit of force comes off easy. A little bit of a cut there and there. Oh well. Alright. Assuming it bends. Clean up some of this. Um, 41. I'm assuming it's like that. Is it? Yep. So, we have a curve. And then it goes on this part. They connect within it. Okay. Start with the main. Like that. And join. And join. That kind of just sits there. That piece connects. And there. Like so. Neat. Okay. Now this piece connects. Ooh, this might be tricky, actually. Oh, yep. Okay, this must bend. Or something. No? But how? Oh. It fits through a little groove. Like that. This is tricky. Yeah. Okay. Like so. There we go. Now it has a little tongue that sticks out. And this one as well. Oh, I'll leave the volume up because this is fall? Summer? ASMR? I forget. I think it's fall. And then this piece. It was unfortunate that I cut that piece off there of the graphic. I'll show you in a second. Like so. That's what we have so far. But this is a little piece that got cut off right here. Oh well. Might be blocked by shadows. But overall, this is coming together nicely. A little neat puzzle. And we need 29. Uh, 38 for the top. So let's find 38. 38. Hour and 18 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this done. Timing it perfectly is a little bit difficult, I think, but we'll see. We'll see how far we can get. If we don't finish, then whatever. I'll show you guys the finished product tomorrow's stream. Which, by the way, yep, tomorrow we'll be streaming. Don't know about the start time yet, but we'll be streaming for a good chunk of the day tomorrow. Took the day off, so focus on the game. Okay. I believe it probably goes like this. So lock that in and then push down, down. Ta-da! Nice. I like this. It's like a little texture of the building on top. And a place, I believe, where the dragon's gonna go. Alright. Oh, jeez. There goes all the little chunks. Still on the table, but dispersed. Another bean. Let's go with this guy. These two. One of them, I think, is going to be black pepper. The other one, maybe cinnamon. Oh, red one was the sour one. The black pepper one, I thought, it's actually chocolate. So sour chocolate. Not a great combination, but I'll take it. How many steps are left in the build? There are on the other side, but those aren't too complicated of steps. We're getting to the most complicated step, I believe, for H, but apart from that, shouldn't be too much left, I don't think. Hour and 14. We'll see. Okay. 36. Right there. 25. This one. Oh. 25. 25. 36. Probably like that. 26. 23. And 5. I think that's on this. Yeah. Okay, these bend like so, and look at that. Hard to make out. Gringotts. Oh, it's backwards. Well, it says Gringotts. Nice. Yeah, this is the fall ASMR video. Yep. A decent one. Very relaxing, this one. Okay. 26. Right. Like so. I'm assuming that way, but I could be wrong. No, yeah, that's right. It's a weird look to it, but all right. Why is it so like curved? Okay. Oh, shoot. Wait. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. This goes on the outside now. Oh, dang it. This is finicky. Okay. Putting it on first. Oh, didn't puncture that. Oh, that's unfortunate that it goes right through the Gringotts lettering. But, alright, whatever. Now we can put it on. Also kind of covers the gold part of this, but alright. That's made. Oh, and that goes on this now. Oh, and I need 29 to do it. Ah, it's a step. That's good. Okay. like that. And then that goes in as my alarm is ringing. Yep. Nope. Sorry, Fitbit. Not going to bed right now. That fits in there. That's nice. Nice. Look at that. This is so crooked. I don't recall that being so crooked from the movies, but maybe. Okay. On the inside, we add some elements. Oh, it's gonna be tricky. Ooh, I don't know if I have small enough hands for this. All right. Might need to borrow someone's assistance, but we'll see. Forty-eight. Ooh, maybe big chandeliers. Yep. Saw a video about Hogwarts flying around on the broom. Looks pretty cool. Can't play it yet? Yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in, but yeah. I have 1 hour and 8 minutes left before I can. Well, probably won't get to use a broom right from the get-go, but hopefully I will tonight. Huh? Those go together. Okay, like this. And then it kind of goes in this building. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one till we're done the other ones, because that's just gonna hang there and be in the way. 58. 58. Ah. Oh. Must have too much of that. Okay. Let's just put that back in carefully. These. Okay, 57 is that way. 58 is this way. Like so. It's a pretty sturdy build so far with these pieces. So happy with the quality. Nothing seems flimsy. Like this is one piece. But now we put in the chandelier and that's gonna be a little flimsy. Oh, actually not bad. Kind of cool. 3 and 4. Those are at the beginning, aren't they? 3. 4. 3 and 4. Go in here. They go in at the top too to give sturdiness to it. Put it in like that. No. Oop, careful. There we go. This piece is being a little finicky. But it's in. Cool. Little beams. Okay, number 2, which is this piece right here. Oh, not that piece. This entire piece. Oh, okay. Well, I can bust that up. And 31. Doesn't have anything to bust out. This does that. Cool. Like that. Oh, other way? No. That piece didn't go in very well, but oh well. And 37. Nothing to bust out there. That goes like that. Oh, okay. I think I can do that one after. This goes above that. Like that. Cool. Ken, why is this so slanted? Like that. Nice. Then we need to build side door. 1. 22. 28.
Over there, that's a place you can go to and cross. Like everything that you see is a place that you can visit.
Wow. We put a lot of effort in making it feel really alive.
It's that one.
But
there we go. That one jumped forward, I guess, from where I last watched it. Also the volume. Hi, just over an hour to go. True, true. What are we building? We are building... Hard to tell. Not really, at this point. We are building Gringotts Bank with the dragon. Let's make it on camera. So, nice 3D puzzle. Courtesy of a friendly co-worker for Christmas.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first Hogwarts Legacy gameplay stream. I'm Chandler Wood, community manager here.
Shout out to Tony Stark.
And we've got a lot
he knows
of
who he
exciting
is.
stuff to show you today. But before we get into showing you the game and gameplay,
Welcome to the stream, though.
a few wonderful guests that I need to introduce.
Got an hour, less than an hour left before the game is launched. And we'll be playing it on stream. PS5, I'll probably choose the Fidelity mode for those that are interested.
one half of Expecto Go, James Whitehead.
Thanks, Chandler. Yes, I'm James Whitehead of Expecto Go, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And I am one half of Expecto Go, the other half, my wife Sue, represents that other half. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you, Avalanche Software, for inviting me. I cannot wait to go over this gameplay. I just got to say that.
Welcome, thank you for being here. And we've got two people from the studio, just
Drop the
two
piece.
of many people bringing this thing together. The magic of Hogwarts Legacy. Game director Alan Tu.
Hello, everyone.
And
This is the gameplay showcase number 1 trailer.
Boston Madsen.
That had
Thank you for taking time
our
out of
community content streamer,
right now to sit down
James from Expecto Go.
show everybody gameplay. So what we're going to be showing you today, first, the character creator, because it's your legacy, and you have to create yourself when you get into to get into Hogwarts and bring your whole authentic self to Hogwarts. So we're going to show you that character creator. Then we're going to dive into a tour of Hogwarts, and it's just a small tour of Hogwarts, right? Because Hogwarts is huge. Hogwarts is really big. So we're going to be showing you a little bit, but
Connecting to the door. Okay. So like that.
And finally, ending up with combat. A little taste of combat, a little taste of how all that works.
Let's go.
Just a little taste, yeah.
And on to the steps.
But again, first and foremost, we need
Since read the stream description, L. Thanks for showing. Yeah, no worries.
Let you create this character.
That's basically a lot of the reason why I started the stream earlier than the launch. So ask away about everything about it.
Oh my gosh. All right, I won't break anything.
Okay, that kind of stays enough.
What are we looking at right here on this screen?
Yeah, I think we're going to need
These
to
are your presets.
like,
so a lot like
touch it
other games, there's
in order for it to
some
stay
initial
better.
settings that you can choose for your character that just kind of get them into like the ballpark of what you want to be, who you want to be, and what you want to change.
Oh man!
And then once you're in that ballpark,
That's not going to stay that well, but it'll stay for now.
Be exactly who you want
Until
to
we
be.
put the platform on, I
The
guess.
goal with this is to make sure that for anyone that fantasized about bringing themselves to the school for the very first time, that they feel like they have the options in order to represent who they are.
Nice
and
little side door.
Essentially bring themselves to Hogwarts or whatever character they want to bring to Hogwarts.
Oh my god, and options galore. Do you mind if I try to put myself in here right quick?
It's all about you.
Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah, that's me. That's
We're gonna
me.
need all
We're
these
here,
pieces,
That's
I
me right
think.
there. All right, so that's step one.
We're pretty close, but let's look at everything here. You
let's
know,
go over
play
here.
around with some of these options, like really.
All right, so what are we looking at with this option over here with the tab? I see face stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of the different faces that you saw in the previous screen, all those faces are choices that you have here. So you can now you're just kind of getting into the details in your face shape, in your skin color, and then because we knew a lot of people
gotta
go
watch.
right in are going
Okay,
to want to
keep
right
those
away.
in the right
It's an
order.
option later in the game.
Yeah.
You can collect different types of glasses, put them on later. We give you some options right up front if you want to have glasses for your character.
Yeah, there's multiple glasses confirmed in the game. You can't just, or it's not just the ones that they're showing off here with the 3 selections. Harry Potter style, Dumbledore style, and it looks to be McGonagall
I
style.
think we'll go that route. And down here is this.
Those are your glasses
this
there. Yeah.
Oh, so we could go Harry Potter if we want. Off the jump. Oh man! And this is just some of the options, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so through the course of the game, there's a lot of different options that you'll keep unlocking.
Okay.
So as part of kind of like gear for the character, there's lots of different classes. There's even masks. There's all kinds of things over the course of the game.
I like how it's all Victorian era, though.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it's very
Such a good call. Such a good call. Oh my gosh! All right.
So we have
now,
9,
we
which
can go sleek on this one with the hair.
I think
I spend a lot of time
is this
here
one.
just
Yeah.
like dreaming about my different characters. And what
Oh
they're gonna
my
be like.
gosh, the pony.
And
The thing
8,
I'm always
which is
amazed
above.
by whenever I see any aspects of Hogwarts Legacy's character creator is just the texture. And like
guess it
even
goes this
adding
way.
the bounce with the hair moving around. Yo, that kind of looks like Hermione a little bit. I'm not even gonna just like I'm not fretting. And we can just go. Can I go like Tonks purple or green a little
Let's
bit?
just attach it to that.
Yo, this is so cool. Oh, I like that. That is cute.
Yeah, I think it goes this way.
Oh, Okay, so
This part also
little
goes that
behind
way.
the- I used to have this type of hair like way back, but
was it purple?
I wanted silver tips, so that was the closest I got to any color. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you literally can bring yourself. Like it's a myriad of textures and different hairstyles here. All right, so now we're getting over here to
10 and 11.
play around with some of the
These are more subtle
is-
options. We've got
These ones?
freckles, moles, different things like when it comes to your complexion, like
below it.
darker eyes, maybe like some shading on the cheeks.
Oh man, you guys literally thought of everything with this.
I do have a bit of fun with that. And then the scars are one of those options where,
Okay.
you know, Harry had his own unique scar,
Yeah.
but you can come in with different
Yours.
scar options.
Yeah.
I might as well finish up these pieces.
Wow.
So 6 and 7.
That. I didn't even see that.
Go there. Okay.
Oh,
Pretty
those are
easy.
My favorite. The eyebrow scars.
Yeah.
Love those.
Yeah. You look kind
It's
of
a
like
classic.
Yeah. You look kind of just like tough. But anyway. So now we're over here. Oh man, you guys, this is so sick.
It's not the sturdiest connection, but it'll
You
do.
know, really like dialing in that face to really get your.
I don't know how revealing I want to be with my facial features now. Just like, yeah, I kind of have a big face. Yeah, my eyebrows kind of sit kind of low. But I mean, literally, you have so many options just starting the game. I feel like I'm going to be here like forever.
You and me both.
And then this final tab here, this is where you kind of bring your whole character together. You know, this is where you finalize everything. You're not choosing your house here.
Okay.
That's not yet.
That was a theory.
But you know, here's where you bring you choose voice 1 or voice 2, which is more kind
And
of.
then we got a bunch of the 50s, it looks like.
Changing your pitch.
So I did see those.
Pitch slider.
It's a subtle slider, but
Yeah.
but you can hear it.
Concerned about.
That was
On
quite
this thing.
something.
And so you can kind of make out the differences. But yeah, you choose which kind of voice that you want. You'll be selecting your difficulty here. For today, we'll just go normal because Andrew's going to be taking us through some of the experiences with combat later.
And we can talk a little more about difficulty, yeah, with combat and how that plays in.
That is a
But I
big
think
question.
the important thing here is like if for people who aren't gamers, especially,
Right.
story mode is a way to get into this without being worried about like, oh, do I need to be good at games?
Okay.
No, just enjoy this game.
He's bend.
Now we'll put expecto and then go. We're good. We're good. Awesome.
And then whether you want to be witch or wizard.
Amazing.
What'd you think, character creator? We're good.
I'm good. Let's explore Hogwarts and let's get into some combat.
All right. Through the magic of using a dev kit, we're going to be loading up a save a little later in, so that we can show you more about Hogwarts and give you that taste of combat. All right, Andrew's got some gameplay pulled up for us here. We are starting
I'm
out
actually
in-
already
there you
playing
go.
Hogwarts.
We're
I
in
got a special
Fanatic
code.
Road,
Oh, did you?
From the
Yeah?
Thank you. Yeah, I do look good. And this is our first look at the Hufflepuff common room, I'm assuming. I mean, dorm.
You want
room.
to pass it along?
Yeah, this is awesome. But Alan, what are we seeing right here with the UI? Because this is our first look.
Yeah. So
Go in here.
right now, we know there's been a lot of questions about the HUD because this is the first time we're showing it. So kind of going over it from right to left, on the bottom right is what we call our spell diamond. So those are, everything that you see in it are slottable spells. So we have
I think
over
they go
20
that way.
slottable spells
Yeah.
that you can earn over the course of the game.
Then
And
32
that's where
and
you can place them and
33.
use them and access them very quickly. To the top left of that is you'll see the D-pad, and on the left is an eyeball, and on the right is a bit of a grid.
Not many pieces
So,
left to
the
press,
eyeball is an example
press
of
out.
One of,
So
not a slot
we're
of
getting
spell, but
close.
What we call an essential spell. There are certain
Lance.
spells that are used in very specific contexts, or that we just want on the controller at all times. And Ravello is one of those. That's left on the D-pad. On the right on the D-pad
33
is that grid represents
that
where you
side.
might slot spells. And so
Okay.
right now, today,
Probably
we're not
doesn't
gonna
matter,
be
but,
going into the spell slotting menu because we feel like there's a lot of spoilers there. You know, like what are all the spells and what can we do?
I would like spoilers, but I
know.
understand.
But we do want to make sure there's still some goodies left to share with
Mhm.
everyone. And then on the left
Hey.
side, that thing that has the L1 button next to it, that's another thing where
What's
we
that?
don't want to spoil. But basically, that's where
And
you access
that
your
piece is
tools.
done.
So there's a lot of magical tools that you're going to be kind of brewing and growing over the course of the game. And so that's where you would access
Just
them
gonna do some
rapidly
cleanup here.
as our tool wheel.
Okay, cool.
There are a few things that I left off the table on the right.
Okay.
The green bar is your health, and basically there's
Flip to the next side.
the bar above it, we're keeping a secret for now.
Hey, we're attaching it to the base.
And
all right.
all the way on the left is our mini map with a kind of overhead view of where you are
So
in your common room that updates as you travel through Hogwarts and beyond. Out
should push out some of these a little bit better.
Those fans out there that aren't a huge fan of minimaps, because we know they exist, there's also options to remove the minimap and turn on or off different elements of our HUD.
Really immerse yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll go more into the spells as we get into combat.
And
that's what you're seeing there. And this is our HUD.
Also, Andrew's giving us a good look over here. I want to call out. I'm a big fan of the bedside tables in the dormitories. Very nice bedside tables.
They are nice bedside tables.
Yeah.
The honey-colored wood was mentioned in the writing. It's part of lore.
It's part of lore. There we go. All right.
So now we're walking out into.
He's pointing out the bedside tables in the trailer because
to give you that badger set.
another content creator
And the first thing I know is
called
is amazing.
Oat, the bedside tables or something like that.
Here, this is unique music that you're hearing for the Hufflepuff Common Room.
Push that in a little bit too much.
Common Room videos we released, you'll notice the music's a little bit different, and that is entirely intentional.
We just want to welcome you to your common room in every single house, just a little bit differently. So you can customize that experience right away.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Look at that.
So I mean, beautiful design. We could spend like the entire rest of the stream just in the common room here and talking about it, and I'm sure Boston James could be like just geeking out over it.
This
has to bend.
From J.K. Rowling's writings.
So I'll put this one in first.
The round doors, the hanging vines, even the dancing badgers on the fireplace.
It's got a real earthy vibe.
Yeah.
It's very, very earthy.
Which is like elements for each of the houses, right?
Hufflepuff is earth, Ravenclaw's air, Gryffindor
I like that
is fire, and Slytherin is
elemental
really leaned into each common room.
Wow.
So it feels earthy. We've got
theming for each of the common rooms.
What we were. Hopefully, it should feel very familiar.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But I know you don't want to leave, but we're gonna be leaving.
Thank you. I understand. Whoa, the sound
Sweet.
though.
So that's it on.
Looking back at the past
the base.
Music, but kind of hearing how Hogwarts.
Let's see what that looks like.
It's so cool.
Very tactile.
Yeah.
Andrew's going to make use of one of our spells, Revelio.
Use
Cool.
Revelio right here because there's a little magic going on.
You notice a little something.
Right. I need 30
So
and 52,
these
which is a
are
big
something
piece.
that we kind of interchangeably call Revelio pages or lore pages, and you'll notice a bunch of things pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
You see that we got some XP for it, and you can also see that we've advanced
That.
something called like a field guide challenge.
And
So I want to talk about that a little bit. So we had to ask ourselves, what?
Continue. I'm sorry.
There may be something you may or may not be able to tickle there. But in our game, we had to.
May or
ask
may
the
not
question,
tickle.
You know, we're a late fifth year. What does that mean? How do we
JK,
catch up to the
JK.
other students?
Okay.
And so we have
Just
answered that
kidding.
question, and
I know.
it's given to you by the staff. So there's something that we call the Wizard's Field Guide that's granted to you early on in the game, and the Wizard's Field Guide is how you actually work on catching up with the other students. So Andrew, if you hit pause for
40. That was 46.
a little bit, you can see in our pause menu
47.
this book theme.
Wow.
That's your Wizard's Field Guide, and you can see
And then
your
46.
house kind of crest
Ah.
overlaid over
Right next to it.
And you can see
Believe it
on
or
the
not.
level as well. So that the field guide has this
30.
magical property of looking out into
And
the world
53.
around you. And the reason why it's on loan from the Ministry of Magic and the professors
So
have
cool.
granted it to you as a late fifth year student is because they want it to help you catch up to the other kids. And its magical property is to discover different opportunities to learn. and
Apologies, there's also a
around.
delay on me reading your
The way
chat
it works is,
messages.
as you discover games
I'm
by
at the table that I'm building this, and I can peer over every now and then to see the chat. Try my best. Also trying to keep an eye on that 45 minutes left countdown.
You can see field guide pages are on there as well.
Yeah.
So
1%.
Okay, so I don't think this
That's
matters
one of the ways that,
which one goes to
itself
which,
kind
but
of fills out into the
do that,
school and spills out into the
and then maybe
school
that.
and kind of hides itself with different types of challenges and different things to do around the school that you're
Like
actually
so.
going to interact with to help you grow as a wizard and practice your spells.
And
so that thing that we just saw is not just a field guide challenge in a way to
30.
it's also something
Oh, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because this is being hidden.
to learn about the school as they're traveling around.
That kind of goes like that.
Facts, and they can kind of play a little bit of a game, discovering all of them, and
And then we need 52.
There are over 100 field guide pages
This
in
big
Hogwarts.
piece.
Little glimpse of the grand staircase here. We're not gonna
circular staircase.
All the
match the tower.
portraits.
Yeah.
And I did notice the flue flame just ignite right there, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fast travel points there. House hourglasses. We had to. How much fun was it designing
tricky to
those
get
and
out.
putting all
Oh, they're
those in
gorgeous,
there?
but that they're there just like in the books.
Yes.
Right next to the Great Hall.
It's a nod
Yeah.
to lore. House points is not a core mechanic or system
Okay.
in the game. It is narrative.
Yeah, confirmed. House point's not a core mechanic in the game, but part of the narrative.
Where we want to nod to
Spoiler alert. I mean, I don't know, but spoiler alert, we probably win. Since we're the main character. I don't know, maybe.
Again, we're not going there.
He said it's not like a mechanic, so
Cool.
it's not dependent on like which missions you complete and if you complete them well enough or challenges and whatnot. So I'm assuming there's an outcome that favors our house. But that's not to say the same house wins each year, because every playthrough you're in a different house.
And this
If
must be
you choose
summertime, 'cause
that.
I noticed these are the summertime windows. These windows will change with the season.
Yeah, the detail they put in this is kind of it. I get surprised by it all the time.
That's a sentient magic castle.
These out.
Oh man. And we're going out. Look at that.
This is where the students would normally kind of congregate, just to kind of chill out, play, meet each other outside of the Great Hall before and after meals.
And I love
Yeah,
the way
walking
when the castle
outside, looking at the
connects to,
castle. It's gonna be magical.
connects outside, inside.
It's beautiful.
There are pathways on both sides of things, so you really get.
It immediately identified that as Gringotts when I turned this on.
And when you see things,
Yeah,
like you
I mean,
see the bridge over there,
at this point, I hope it looks like Gringotts. Otherwise, I'm just not doing it right. I only have a few pieces left, so yeah, I just wouldn't be on track if it didn't at this point.
And all the trees that have overgrown it. And
But clever girl.
Location might look a little familiar to you.
I thought I recognized it. I believe this is from the Spring ASMR.
Jeez.
And yes, so that puzzle right there, that view, Andrew.
I like bending these things. These are very satisfactory. Satisfactory? Satisfying?
We can't spoil everything.
Words. Words are hard.
Words contains a lot of secrets.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Makes like a dome.
This is this grand entryway right
It goes
here
in here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be difficult.
Really central area.
Yeah, we're coming upon the central hall, and we pointed out the house outside, and we'll notice when we get down there that it's on the right.
this is a big hub of the school. Like it's a big castle, but it is designed so you shouldn't get very lost. This is kind of a grand central station.
I love that. I love
Each
that.
direction, it's green over there, so the greenhouse is over there. Transfiguration courtyard, the library straight ahead. So it's kind of the hub of a lot of the castle.
Even the color, visually, you can just tell, okay, green,
Oh, green, go
greenhouse.
that way.
Oh my God.
A lot of it'll be subconscious, but it'll help you really learn the castle and feel like you know your way around.
That's not to say that it's easy to learn. All of us here still get pretty lost in it on a daily basis. It's a castle.
Great point.
Yeah, I haven't decided. I think I'm gonna keep the mini map on.
Teasing a lot of things here. I'm noticing he's swinging the camera this way and that.
Yeah.
First casualty.
Over there that's just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
from the reveal trailer. There's that dragon. Oh my God.
This is another location where the students will gather, and just kind of chill out.
And an opportunity to talk to somebody, get a quest giver here.
Which house are you planning to join? Oh no.
Yes,
It did bust.
I'm just.
Well, hopefully we can still make use of it.
I'm just so excited that the today.
For what, keys? I would pick Durmstrang if it was available.
Rumor is that a former headmistress,
Oh, wait.
Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain.
This was supposed to go. Oh.
Professor Black
Okay,
couldn't be
well.
bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every
Might
few
still
years.
work.
You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? That's part of that.
Castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would I do that?
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one
There
of
we
the
go.
keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
And
Side quests are really, it's a cool way to interact with your fellow students, with
that.
perhaps other teachers, with, you know, various things like that, as well as teach you some more of the secrets of Hogwarts, I think. There's a
in this
little
case,
bit of that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So the students are a way to kind of like flesh out the school opportunities around it, what we can do, and then those interactions.
And then we can maybe just
different
push this one
interactions with
on.
Different characters can also offer different
Yeah,
choice points.
there
for
we
the
go.
player. And then some
It's
of
like
those
it
things,
never broke.
Can affect things game wide. Some of these affect characters' lives, the ending of the game.
And sometimes it's just about you being a little bit of a
Sometimes
nice
just about
guy
the
or just
mission.
being a jerk.
Yes, absolutely. So the scale really varies, but those opportunities exist for the player.
Wow, look at this.
Okay.
This is the Dada Defense Against the Dark Arts.
And then
Tower, which
it's
this is one of my favorite
has
locations
a ring? Oh.
in the castle. Just visually, you come in here and just the richness of
It
this
is
area.
very iconic, very unique to anywhere else in the castle.
Somebody else that we can talk to, notably a younger student.
Yeah, she looks like a first year or an 11-year-old.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak.
Zenobia Noak.
Hates for no reason.
The first year bully. No.
Everyone hates you.
Gotta get the DLC. Yeah. I'm hoping for a DLC. Go to Durmstrang. Although a lot of people are saying Ilvermorny would be either, probably not a DLC, but maybe the next game idea. Ilvermorny is the North American, I guess just American, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
And if you lose, they spray you with a foul.
I want Durmstrang though. Durmstrang and Bobaton. Just make it
I haven't much interest
explore
in
different
sprays you with
schools.
odors.
Only if you lose.
All right.
Which I never do.
So this goes
Or at least
onto the
not
front.
often. People can be so cruel.
Like so.
Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
It's
And
their
Melba
own
is one of
fault
the
for
worst
losing.
losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
I'm gonna bend these out a little bit.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone
I'm
by
gonna take this
myself
off
in no
now.
time.
I love that interaction
There.
with her because there's so many ways that you can go with that. You can you can feel for her. You can be a jerk to her. You can be like, Gobstone sounds awful. It sounds like you're just mean. Like,
Yeah, and your opportunities to be
pop it
mean
back.
aren't over. So,
yeah, they continue.
that's a good example of the.
Okay.
Gobstones too.
All right.
We're gonna ask,
Dragon time.
Gobstones
The
play,
last.
they may-
Oh,
they
no.
mentioned it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Cancel that.
So
There's
yeah,
just a little bit of door left.
Gobstones is one of the things that is not playable in the game. I know we've had to rip the band-aid off on a few things.
27.
Honestly,
Wait.
it's both it's an
Where
amazing
does
thing
oh,
about the
yeah.
franchise.
This is
How
part of it.
many things
The last
about
part.
this like speak to us as fans and that
That-
we want to turn into gameplay. And
So-
there were calls that we had to make over the course of production of kind of which things we will and won't include.
Lamp.
in the market, just kind of for the
Gobstones,
overall health of
Wizard's
the thing.
chest.
Those are things that aren't featured.
Aren't featured.
Yeah.
They're featured within the world. Right?
I'm glad they mentioned they're a part of the wizarding world.
That sheet's now fully done.
We regretted because we couldn't include it. We also tried to figure out a way to make sure that it was included in the narrative, included in the
Yeah, no
story.
wizard's chest in the game.
Kind of
Chest.
like-
No wizard's chest in the game, but
and make it feel like it's definitely part of the world.
DLC potentially. No.
We're
see your
like,
reaction.
All right. Lamp goes there.
I was like, we're in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. I recognize that staircase to the left where we were just at. Andrew was walking by. I also recognize the dragon at the very top.
And then-
oh my gosh.
being in a
Punch
classroom,
this
I think this is a
out.
good opportunity to talk about how classes work, because we've gotten a
Gold
lot of questions
jewels
about
and
that. What is
magical
gender-based
artifacts.
system? Is it-
Gringotts Bank,
tell us
the
how classes
safest
work.
place
So,
for
ultimately
those
decided
things.
not to go the sim route.
That goes
So
here.
I think like one of the speculations
this
was
side.
their time of day and you know that kind of thing. Like, can I miss class at this time of
And
day?
There is a day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is a day-night cycle, but
Grab a
everything
bean.
is very
Maybe two.
narrative-based.
Two green
So
ones.
There's a big mystery going on in the world. There's something happening.
67.
And we essentially see it as kind of like chapters.
Is
in that
Miss
narrative.
Bellatrix
Each chapter
herself.
of which has a set of missions that you can choose between as you're progressing through the game, and classes fit within that structure. So there are mainline things that the players have to do, and then classes also appear on the sides as well as optional things that help you advance your spells. It's absolutely true that classes provide all of your major
Now,
tools throughout the gameplay, your
the
spells,
dragon.
your major abilities. You get to know the professors. Each one of them has these bespoke kind of events and moments in those missions. And then there are also additional opportunities outside of that. They're kind of
Wings.
like side classroom missions, essentially, where you can learn additional spells or things that you need in your adventure, and also get to know the professors better.
And I just want to call out something that Andrew's been kind of showing off, ways to kind of interact with the environment and just
63 and 62 are the legs.
Victorian high, you know,
high society.
High society.
I just no wonder you like this area because we built it for like the purebloods and the Slytherins.
Oh,
and...
come on.
Well, like speaking of lived in, like the sound effects again, the chatter of the communication that's happening and the footsteps, like it just makes it feel more alive.
Little events like that, the brooms going
I
by
just saw a broom
overhead.
go by.
This is 62. Okay. Not 63.
The data tower was one example, but no two hallways should look the
64
same
is the
hallway.
main body.
It has a lot of personality. Every hallway should be a little bit
that
different,
out.
and that's mostly to help orient the player,
Right.
help you not get lost. But this is Hesperus Hall. That's a little nod from the Marauders, a name that came from the Marauders map. But every hallway will have a little bit of a different personality, and
Personality, I like that, because
Yeah,
it
a
gives,
lot of
it does, like,
character.
Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Feels just a little bit different.
Yeah.
a sentient castle full of magic for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's going to kind of
And
grow
full
and
of,
develop. Oh, I heard something.
Yeah. Speaking of characters.
Speaking of magic, Mr. Magic himself.
Peeves.
You know, we talked about building on lore too. I know.
So that's the
stacks over
base.
to the side. That's
So the legs,
Lachlan
62.
Lanky, and he's got his bow truckle friend.
Go.
And I think if
Oh.
players don't know, there's no.
We need a connecting piece. 65.
Yeah, there's a map of Argyllshire. We know the fat lady hides there.
Hides behind it. That's right.
The third book. But sometimes a hallway has personality by how
So-
it looks, or we just passed a music hallway where the portraits have kind of taken it over, and so the
Oh,
sound
we
makes
need
it really
56 as
All
well.
right, I gotta call this out here. I know there's been some criticism in the past that our trailers and our gameplay and what we've shown so far has not had enough owls. Okay, so here we are.
Another nod to,
We're looking directly at the owlry.
I believe that's Wife Wants a Wizard
Of the owls.
on YouTube,
It's a lot of owls.
who called out the lack of owls.
Great callback.
And they're calling them out again. Or for it.
One of my favorite things about just kind of going around on the outside of the
Love
story
it.
is that all
A
those
little
things
back
that
and
you
forth
like,
between the Hogwarts Legacy content creators and
I just love that.
community managers. Wow.
lovely Scottish countryside.
The social manager, I don't know what to call it. Social team. Yeah, social team.
But a fraction of this enormous castle.
56.
But we're closing it out here in the clock tower, so another recognizable location. But this is where Crossed Wands, which is the secret, not so
And
secret.
not 55? Nope, 55.
Put together. Professors definitely know about it, but they think they're being clever. And it's run by this Luke and Brattle.
All the pieces.
Who's in a younger year, but we kind of like that this
Okay.
that he's running. things.
So put this one with this,
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
like so.
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations.
Yeah, okay. They line up with the little notch there.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast
There.
before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing,
And then this piece goes on
It's a really good opportunity to now
here.
jump into combat, because really in the game this is going to be the
Oh,
first
boy.
time where you yourself get to learn about combat and combos in a big way and in a new way. For me personally, this was where the game like really starts to open up to the possibilities.
Yeah. So we've set up a training dummy, and this is kind of an activity where you're supposed to execute
Slides
according
on.
to kind of the iconography.
Contains them.
Now,
Legs go in.
Is the Accio spell followed by 4 what we just kind of lovingly refer to as basic shots. There's certain spells what the wizards kind of like use, just kind of fling. Andrew's using one now. And you trigger that by tapping R2 on your controller. So you can see in the corner R2. So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot. But that R2 is also your gateway to all of the spells that you might slot. So if you hold R2 instead, you can see how the diamond expands. And if we let go, you see how it contracts?
Yeah.
And so if you hold it again, it expands. And so when it expands, then all the spells that you slotted while you're holding that button can now be tapped with your face.
And then the wings.
And not only that, but over the course of the game, you can gain additional spell diamonds, up to 4 additional ones, so that you can slot up to 16 spells, pretty much instantly. And then that helped us fulfill the fantasy of in combat, I need to be able to access things very rapidly.
Yeah.
And so you learn over the course of these events, how to juggle not just the spell casting, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. So as you're casting spells, just to make sure that you're not just kind of like repeatedly using one thing over and over and over again.
Spell spamming.
See
Yeah.
cooldowns on the spells
There's some
that
actual
you're
like
using
thought
on the
outness
wheel. And then as you progress
to using the spells. Each spell has cooldowns. You can assign 4 spells to each spell wheel, but you can have up to 16 spell wheels. No, 4 spell wheels with 16 spells in total at a time in combat. That you can swap between the spell casting button, which is R2. You press and hold it, and it allows you, as they're showing it, to press the buttons, which spell you want to use. But then also you can press, he doesn't currently have more enabled right now, but a directional button to switch between your spell slots.
And that's just against the dummy, but I mean...
I'd say that's enough practice.
Alright, why is this not going in?
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I think now we can take on something a little more challenging. It's going to shoot back.
There we go.
Now let's talk about some more features of the combat system.
Cool.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is.
Look at that dragon.
Ready for another round?
We're on a PS5 dev kit here, so we're going to be able to pause the action and talk about what you're seeing on the screen, because there's about to be a lot.
And now it just plugs right into the top.
All right, here you can select if you want to fight with somebody else, some of your classmates. But in this case, we're not. We want that action to feel a little more frantic towards you to really get you that sense of combat.
So apparently
Like
you've
so.
got quite the reputation because they've got you up against 3 people.
Finally.
Off the jump.
So I can explain this just because I know people are going to go into it, but we can probably just kind of jump in. So
If it goes in.
You're not the only one that has Protego and the ability to deflect. The enemies do too. And we actually play with that when it comes to the spell casting. So you notice that there are different colored kind of shields around the different characters. And you also notice that your spells have different colors on them. So to help players understand kind of like the function
are
of their
done.
spells, we kind of put them into brackets. So there are damage spells, there are force spells, there are
Gringotts Bank
control spells.
with dragon.
So those things for the player, they wind up also being a color indicator for which
Pretty snazzy.
actual spell to use to break
Not too difficult of a build.
that enemies can use.
What did that take us? I think we started at 2.5 hours, so
We've got this paused here now, and you
about
can
2
see all
hours.
the elements on the screen, the halo around the avatar's head,
Or so.
each of the different
Or so.
shields, to kind
Yeah.
of give us a breakdown of what's going on.
Different
Take a
things.
little gander.
So you notice at the top that we're kind of like calling out which enemy you currently have targeted and their level and health, and so as you target
that's
different
gonna be upside
characters,
down.
you'll be able to
Okay.
get that breakdown. The
Nope,
halo
that keeps
over
flipping.
your head whenever an enemy is about to an attack, it's almost like you have a little bit of a sixth sense
see
for
if I
those
can
things that are
stop
coming.
it from flipping.
If you see the halo, it means there's an incoming attack, and if you
Nope,
tap
that's just
the
gonna do
timer
that.
button by default, then that you'll be able to deflect that
Oh
attack
no,
that comes
I
in
can't hit
off with protection.
auto rotate button.
Deflect where it goes off.
Because it's in the
and
thing.
hits things
All right.
up and kind of breaks things off walls too.
But also, if you hold the button, then it doesn't just deflect.
There
it
we go.
also deflects and turns
We'll
around
just do
with
that,
a counterattack
and-
stupefy that actually stuns the enemy. And you can use that even in your combos and stuff. So if you're
Do
focused on a
this.
character, you know, and you're doing your thing, and someone else attacks you, you can actually turn that attack into a direct attack on the person that you're comboing.
Back into gameplay here, and
this.
gonna pretty
Maybe like that.
handily finish these.
Nope.
these
All right, well, we're just gonna look at it upside down. Here, we'll put it back on the mount.
Yeah, we really felt like in the movies, there's almost like a.
Do that.
It's kind of like a. There's this element of kind of like fencing from a very great distance.
That's such a good call.
And there are a lot of things that we
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
just
do
do this.
with our controls and combat system in order to kind of capitalize on that idea. That's pretty unique to the Wizarding world.
Understandable.
Well, perhaps you should try that next time. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round.
There we go.
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobs.
And mind the Elgato symbol.
And that is more or less going to wrap it up for us for now, for what we wanted to show
The
you.
finished
Character
product.
Creator, tour of Hogwarts, and just that little taste of combat.
And
but
don't
we
forget
didn't want to leave you without
the inside
maybe
as
a little
well.
taste of something that we may show in the future, may show next time. You know, so leaving the castle, going out here.
With Dragon's butt.
More owls confirmed.
Bring it
Owl
closer.
mail. There's the owlry again. Yes, all of the owls. But yeah, just heading out here again to show you like from Hogwarts to the world.
Not too
beyond
shabby.
Hogwarts, and this is not somewhere where we're going today, but we will definitely be taking you in the future.
The outside as well.
A little glimpse at the scale of the castle back there. All right, so we're gonna wrap things up here, but I hope you guys have enjoyed everything that you've seen. But I think, James, you may have a few other questions here at the end of things. So while we're done with what we're showing on the gameplay side, I know there's a few things that you want to pick Alan and Boston's brains about.
I would love that, because there's a lot.
Bellatrix as well.
All right, so some of these questions we did pull from the community secretly, but I did pull from the community. So,
and also from, I mean, going through this, I
Based
feel like
off of-
you've come up with some things you want to talk a little more about. I'm sure.
Elaborate on, because we went through character customization, Hogwarts itself, and even combat. So this would be like for the both of you guys. Will we be able to go back and change our character creation if we don't like it?
So
I like it.
Not everything, but there are certain things with hairstyle, hair color, so kind of like core shapes, you know, like with the body and face, not after the fact. But there are lots of things.
While we're waiting as well, there's still 21 minutes left. And show off my collection of Harry Potter memorabilia as well. Wizarding cards, chocolate frog cards, you know.
The game features a lot of
From
appearance customization
Chocolate Frog.
in it, so there's a ton of options there.
As well as
that's in terms of like
the Golden Trio's
as a character
wands.
creator, it's like a smaller set.
Had to get all three. Hermione in the middle, Harry on the left, and Ron on the right. But also these pretty sweet Theory 11 playing cards, one for each house. Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. Even matched it with the houses as well. Gotcha, Gryffindor, Rowena, Ravenclaw, Albus in the middle, Salazar, Slytherin, and Helga Hufflepuff.
And so, I think
Neat little showcase wall.
There's a bunch of things to do, and when it
Goes
comes
with my
to
art.
class, as I mentioned,
Picked this
earlier,
up at
it's not just
Comic-Con a while
learning
ago.
Stuff. They're kind of like extracurricular assignments, some of which are optional, some of which are kind of like
Pretty sweet.
blockers for
Not Harry Potter related, but also
so you have the spell.
might have noticed this in the background as well. AT-AT with Jedi.
With your
That just took one
there are
down.
opportunities to
Anyways.
for study, so to speak, like with that. But they do all take
And then
the form.
could even do my display shelf.
As you mentioned earlier. Wow. Let's get into some combat right quick. Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal?
Do spells have different levels, or are they all equal? I'm trying to think of how to describe that. So each
Pretty
spell
minimal.
is kind of like its
Could
own
definitely
thing
have some
what
upgrades
it
over the
does
years,
game,
I think.
with regards to
Add to the
world
collection,
puzzling, world
but-
exploration, and enemy combat and all that.
Good
kind of
start.
stuff. And then it's through the talent system.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
When you go into that, it's kind of like each of those spells has ways to kind of like advance and grow.
Or
and
flip
change.
these.
And as you spend talents, in some cases, it even changes like the way you approach the battlefield and things like that. So I'd say that's no more true than with like dark arts, for example. And as you go down that line and you kind of play around with those talents, it really does start to kind of like affect even how you approach combat and how you think about the battlefield.
I won't be touching the dark art stuff, but I know many of you guys will be.
Maybe on your second playthrough?
Yeah, second playthrough, yes. Dark Hufflepuff coming.
Even like this.
I want to close off with this question, and this will be for everybody, and we'll start with Boston. With this game that you guys have been working on for however long, and the excitement you guys have, what's one aspect of Hogwarts Legacy that you are excited for the fans to experience? Boston.
I think I'm just excited for the fans to play through the world, specifically the castle, and maybe go read.
And I'll switch over my setup, and we can get ready for this. I'll load up the PS5 as well.
You know, love this game, or this is your first introduction into the world. I hope they just point at each other in the best way possible, and I'm just excited for fans to get to finally go to Hogwarts and feel like they can own it and live there. I've lived there for 5 years. It's a great place to live. Official 5th year.
It's really funny because I want to give a different answer and I will, but I actually feel like the most honest answer is really similar. Because my favorite thing when
Turn up the volume on them so you can hear what they're saying.
And getting to know Hogwarts the way Boston knows it, because she knows the school and the lore better than I do, and thank God, right? Because you want the person architecting it to really know that. But when I rewatch the films or I'm rereading passages from the books, there's a different relationship to those things having played the game.
Right.
And so it's really looking over the edge and seeing location. I'm like, oh my God, I'm right there. And in the movie saying, I know what's around that corner in the film. Like if you go down this way, there's actually a thing over here and there's this person over here and this thing happened. And it just adds all this richness to everything that you already love.
And not just that, but you're going to add your own story.
Yeah.
So you know what happens around that corner because you did something.
It's good about like
And then
every flavor beans is you can eat them one by one and get a weird experience, maybe not.
And just being like, okay.
But I like eating like 2 or 3 at a time.
There's just something exhilarating
To combine
about it.
the
It feels very
flavors.
different in that kind of
Sometimes
open
makes a
air
good combo,
and all that
sometimes
thing.
does
It's
not.
just like it's kind of incredible. Yeah.
And wrapping it up, for me, it's just bringing the community together with it and sharing those stories because it is your story, and you are going to be writing. This is your
Completely
unique
forgot. I
experience
also
within this. And even within the things
bought.
that it's
I
saying,
did not make it
your
myself. I
unique
bought it
experiences
because
from mine,
that's
different.
the only
We're
place
all
I could find
approaching
it
from different places.
on
I think that's going to be
sort of
really
like
cool the way that everybody brings those things
local
together.
website and sorts.
All right, and that's everything that we have to show you today. I
Of
know maybe it wasn't everything you wanted to see, but it was a whole lot of stuff.
the Hogwarts
Character
Castle.
creator, little mini
It's,
tour of Hogwarts there, just a small.
It's also
part of
like a
it, little
3D
bit
puzzle
of
kind of
that.
thing. Here, I'll show you.
And we do have some more stuff coming up for you in the future. Hogwarts Legacy releases on February 10th, 2023, and is available for pre-order now. But that's going to do it from us. We're going to leave you with a little something else. But for now, bye.
Bye.
Currently have it on the floor because didn't have room for it on my table as I was building this one. But now I can have them both next to each other.
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
I think you will find my terms
Ooh,
quite.
this is the haunted Hogsmeade quest, exclusive to PlayStation.
You are wise to be wary.
Why is your mistress selling the shop?
She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Those who came before you just could not seem to escape the darkness. Will you? Watch your step.
I just spilled a bunch of the pieces on the floor. Gonna need a vacuum for that.
PlayStation.
Let's take this. Bring it back up. Hogwarts Castle and Gringotts. A little bit small compared to the castle, but I think it's part of a set, which I'm pretty sure it is. It's part of a set that goes with all the buildings for Diagon Alley. So, future purchase, who knows? But not too shabby. Good from multiple angles. Yeah, it's good from multiple angles because you can see the dragon from one angle, you can see Bellatrix from the other. Yeah. It's good. As my wife laughs, we have a little inside joke about it's good. Let me know, chat, if you know what movie reference that's from. Give you a clue. It's animated. Oh, never mind. It's not animated. Never mind. I thought it was animated. It's not. But it is a Disney movie. Hint, hint. It's totally not enchanted. Now, as we look at this trailer, this is the Hufflepuff common room. I'm wondering if we can check out the common rooms that we're not the house of, right? Like, if I'm going to play as a Gryffindor, then can I go into the Ravenclaw common room, for example, or the Hufflepuff? Don't know. There we go. Adjust the microphone a little bit better now that we're back at our desk. Adjust the quality a little bit. That should work. Yeah, we are less than 10 minutes to go for playing the game. Are you pumped? I'm pumped. While that's going, I'm going to load up the PlayStation. Get the stream layout that I want in place, ready to go.
Hey everyone, I'm Chandler Wood, Community Manager at Avalanche Software, and I am so excited to be able to finally show you something I know you've been waiting a long time for.
Zoom in a little bit.
The Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition.
Face
We're
cam.
gonna unbox everything in the Collector's Edition, but first, of course, it comes with the game. The deluxe edition of Hogwarts Legacy, which includes the Dark Arts Pack. The Dark Arts Pack includes a Dark Arts cosmetic set, which gives you a Dark Arts inspired look.
That's what
for
we're
your
getting.
character, the Thestral mount, which is the only way you can ride a Thestral.
Thestral.
And the Dark Arts Battle Arena. As some additional digital bonuses, you will get the Dark Arts Garrison hat, which is part of the digital deluxe edition. You'll get 72 hours of early access, which means you'll beat your friends to the race by 3 days. And exclusive only to the Collector's Edition is an in-game Kelpie robe for your character. All right, so finally, let's actually dive into this thing. First, you get this nice Collector's Edition box with some custom artwork. First thing we've got in here is the steel case. This is the first time I'm seeing this, and it looks amazing. I love the feel of a steel case. These just look good on your shelf. We've also got this ancient magic wand. This is a pretty good magic wand. I feel like I could cast a spell with this.
All right, what? Cut.
There is some sort of book here. We've got a map of Hogwarts, the Black Lake, the Forbidden Forest, and Hogsmeade.
6 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Cover and spine of the book.
So this is the collector's edition that they're showing off in the trailer. It's
very detailed.
a little pricey. Did not manage to get my hands on one. It was sold out very quickly.
The book does plug in, so we're gonna get some technical.
I'm wondering if they're gonna like
and see what this thing does.
release more
There is our floating
of them once the game's out. But regardless, it's pretty cool. I don't know how I would implement it to my setup for display. I mean, I guess it could go on the table, I guess, that the Hogwarts and the Gringotts is on. It's probably not for him, but it was pricey.
I need this on my bookshelf. And that's the Hogwarts Legacy Collector's Edition. It is truly
Also, I didn't want to have to order it and then have it to be delayed or something, and not get to play the game when I get to play it in 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Make sure you don't miss out on future Hogwarts Legacy.
That is a nice steel book though too, and the Kelpie robe does look cool. But there's tons of cosmetics in the game that you can unlock for free, so meh.
And we'll be showing you a lot more cool stuff like this.
All right, I think we're gonna transition into the PlayStation 5 screen now. So let's listen to that beautiful music that plays on the home screen. Each game for PS5 tends to come with like a little background music that plays when you're just hovering over the icon, or as we are looking at the icon screen, I guess now. That it's nice that they included the overture to The Unwritten, as we heard earlier in the stream. That's what plays for the background music of it. All right. Just gonna go full screen on my end. Not sure how long we're gonna be playing tonight, but at least an hour and a half, I'd say, if not 2. But we will be playing it tomorrow early in the morning. Haven't decided when, but I'll probably schedule the stream maybe early, right when I wake up. So be on the lookout. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be notified, hopefully, if the YouTube gods are with us, when that stream goes live. Let me know on your end as well if you can hear the audio coming from the game. Hopefully. Appears to be working on my end, so hope it's coming through on your guys' end. We are just less than 3 minutes away from starting our Hogwarts adventure. Can I get a heck yeah in chat? Right. Just coming up on over a minute. Oh, gotta flip it to full screen. Currently looking at my desktop. What's gonna happen in 41 seconds is that we're gonna load up Apex. No, just kidding. Some friends of mine wanted to make that joke. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Menu reader. Off.
Okay.
Press L2 button to toggle. Toggle aim.
Okay. Use the analog. Camera shake. Hold, yeah, toggle aim mode. Hold, enable this to change spell aiming from a hold to a toggle. No, I'm good with that. Switch sticks, no. Audio visualizer, no. Minimap pathing, transparency. Drop that to ready to play. 50. Is Hogwarts Legacy ready to play? Continue. Fidelity or performance? We're gonna do fidelity. Accept. Yep, we're reading all of that. Claim your rewards. Well done, you've linked your Harry Potter Fan Club account to your WB Games account and connected them to Hogwarts Legacy. House Gryffindor, wand, dragon heartstring, dogwood, 13 inches, solid. That's a wand. Your game experience will be customized, and the Beak Skull Mask and House Fanatic School Robe will become available as gear appearance options. Cool. And a Haunted Hogsmeade Shop Quest. PlayStation 5. Nope, PlayStation exclusive. PlayStation 4 as well. Cool. Claim it. Onyx Hippogriff mount. Yes, you may soar the Scottish skies on the back of this graceful black hippogriff. New mounts are accessible in the gear menu after the default hippogriff is unlocked in the main quest line. Okay, okay. And Dark Arts pack. Unlock the Thestral mount, Dark Arts cosmetic set as expected, and the Dark Arts battle arena. New mounts are accessible in the gear menu after the default hippogriff is unlocked. After access cosmetics in the gear menu by placing the cursor over the gear of the same type and select the change appearance option. Okay. Battle arena is accessible in the Forbidden Forest. Oh, so I think it's changing the appearance of our hippogriff mount. We change it to the Onyx hippogriff or to the Thestral or to maybe something else. Dragon. And Felix Felicis. Potion. Liquid Luck. Another PlayStation exclusive. Cool. Dark Arts Garrison. Bearded Skull Mask. House Fanatic School Robe. Cool. Just a slider until the image is barely visible. We're gonna raise it up just so the stream can see it better. Like I can see the logo clearly at this point, but we'll raise it to there. Accept. Here's our Hogwarts letter. We are pleased to inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and it will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eliza Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, M. Weasley, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Start game. All right, let's design them. What do we want to look like? All right, kind of like that one to start. That one's also maybe the hair is what I want, but I think that one might even be closer with the hair. That's not bad. That's not bad. That one's kind of good too. It's pretty close. All right, that's probably a good start. We go to the face shape. And let's see. Oh, we have to click on them. Oh, you can turn them, the directional buttons. So I believe I have to be very selective with the face shape, as everything else can be altered, I think. So. That was not bad. That was not bad either. All right, yeah, kind of like that one. We're just gonna go forward just a little bit. Complexion. Oh, different types. Not just like levels. Okay. I like that one. Don't have particularly a lot of freckles and moles. So I'm gonna just keep it there. Oh, there's other kind. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Kind of want to have something because it adds texture to the face. Maybe just that. Or just clean. Yeah, we'll just leave it clean. But then add complexion. I want some, I think maybe like that, yeah. Ooh, and a scar. We gotta go back though and choose our hair and stuff, but do you want an eye scar? That's cool. Ooh, that one's even cooler. All right, back to the hair, or face. Glasses, skin color. Let's go maybe like that. I think something like that, maybe. Yeah. Glasses, yes. Ooh, that's classy. We're doing that one. All right, hair color. I want to do the silver option because that's what I kind of tried going for this winter. So we'll try that. I think I might even want this as the hair. There was one option I saw on someone's stream. Not stream, showcase. I think it was, yeah, I think it was Expecto. It. Also, what time is, what? I can't see that. What time is work in the morning? I got the day off tomorrow. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time here, but I do want to pick one that fits. Kind of like that. That one's also kind of cool. Not really me, but it's kind of cool. Ah, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty close. Might need to change the eyes, though. Kind of. Also, could we add beards? Probably not, but I'd appreciate it. You know, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. All right, we did that. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Cool. Nose scar? Can't really see it. That's wild. Nah, I kind of like, what one was it? Yeah, just the left eye, or his right eye. Eye color. That's kind of cool. But we're gonna go true to what I look like, and I think it's somewhere around there. And eyebrow color, we're gonna choose the, oh, Hold up. There's the silver option. I think that might be too silver though. I like this version better. Okay, eye color. I'm thinking around there. Yeah, that's a good color. Eyebrow color though. We'll keep it there. Eyebrows probably is. That's not bad. That's probably decent. Sure. Make them a little lighter though. Like there. Cool. And finally, voice 1 or voice 2.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I do with the game being launched on a Monday night. Yes. Yes, I planned out accordingly.
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could vary a few cobwebs and some dust. It was one. That was quite. I am indeed a student.
It was wonderful.
I like this option of voice 1 and voice 2.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I kind of want to make it like
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
People were saying on the preview event, and there's a little bit of a glitch. So hopefully they'll fix it, but a little bit of glitch here with the voices if you go.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going.
If you go away from the middle, it duplicates
I am
it.
A student, but I could very well be able to help you.
If you can hear that, it's like
that was quite something.
Duplicating the voice twice, so it sounds robotic a little bit because of it.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I am indeed a student, but I could very. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
You know, I kind of like the middle. it kind of works. All right, normal, easy, hard. Yeah, go mid. Yeah, yeah. I thought my voice might be tailored.
Wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Like more to the higher end.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be
But
concerned
the mid
about.
one sounds clean. I mean, it might just be because of the glitch thing, but it sounds clean. So I'm gonna go normal. I might bump this up to hard while playing, but I'm gonna start out on normal. First name. L2. Gotta go with Eagle. Eye. Nice to meet you. The name's Eagle Eye. Wizard, witch. I'll be wizard. Start your journey. All right. Let's do this. London.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Second thoughts on the face shape, but I like it.
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course.
Spies.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Come along, George. What? What is pulling the carriage? Thestrals. Is that who I think it is? Mr. Rookwood himself. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, turn that up.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock's Goblin Rebellion.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
Thanks for coming along the journey.
Glow?
Have a good one.
I don't see a glow.
What's that glow?
Nor do I.
Ooh. We see something they don't.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
What? I'm sorry, what just happened? So now we can see the Thestral. Yep. Pay F in the chat for respects for George.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Nice. There's a heartbeat haptic in the controller right now. Well, now we know how, or why we can see Thestrals.
What happened? Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Sir, where are we? I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey. Portkey? An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Interesting.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Yeah, rip to George. That's an antler. That's been dead for a while. I recall this scene.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you think...
The portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right,
just turn it down a little bit.
Indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
We cast anything yet? I guess we don't have any wand yet. Follow Professor Fig.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Hey, bust this.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Well, this is mysterious. Oh, got caught up on a pot.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Whoa.
Excellent.
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. Okay. Interesting. Slide.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Can I hit these now? Nice. Hit all the pots. If Lego Harry Potter has taught me anything,
thank you, sir.
It's destroy all the pots. Oh, what's up here? Oh, can't get up there yet? Okay.
Ah, up there.
Oh, okay, I guess we can. There we go. Ooh, that haptic feedback. Aha! First chest. 55 gallons.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
You can feel the wind in the controller.
Reparo.
Neat.
Almost there.
Look at this.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for
Some
a
symbols
reason.
on those arches.
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
How about this statue? Current objective, press and hold up to toggle quest objective details. We have traveled via Portkey to remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect this Portkey was meant to lead us to. Oh, this looks interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Okay. Oh, the feeling of casting the spells is satisfactory too. Probably here?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Hmm. Ooh, that's weird. That's weird. Can I run again? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything, because where's Eleazar? Fig? Cool.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Anything over here? Oop. No, alright.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Whispers.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
Touch it. Touch it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
We're in Gringotts. I think. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. It's me. Pretty pop.
It can't be. Just a moment.
Maybe it's like a back room of Gringotts.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Come along.
Stay close.
Hurry.
After you.
Hmm. He sounds pretty sus.
Keep your hands inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Whoa.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
This is wild.
Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
That's so cool.
A what?
A breath.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Good thing we're not a shape changer.
Downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Almost as dizzying as the ride in Orlando. They also have a Gringotts ride.
Vault number...
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I don't know about that goblin.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Pretty sus.
Here we are.
Listen to that music.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
Similar to it.
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
What's inside?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
That's good.
Good luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Well, it looks like there's a door straight ahead.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ooh, okay. Oh. Steady your wand with L and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Oh, okay. Made it. That's an interesting mechanic.
Revelio. There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again. A door. Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
This reminds me of those, the pillar area in Lord of the Rings Fellowship, where they...
I see something up ahead.
Meet Balrog.
That glow again, but on the floor.
This is creepy.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
Big C's
I see
nothing.
some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay. Interesting. I like that mechanic. Wand lighting charm, Lumos. Automatically slotted to this your spell slot. Okay. Hold R2, then press triangle to cast.
Lumos.
Well done.
Or extinguish
Now
it.
the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Uh-oh. Defenders.
Protego. Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo. Expulso. Deposo.
Oh, forgot what Protego was. Holy. Oh, there we go. Protego incoming enemy attacks. Okay. That. Good block. Oh, saw it coming and didn't do anything.
Stay close.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos, where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
To another one.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Another one.
Protego! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright. What now? What now? Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by the gold numbers. Okay. Ah, you just hold it. Ooh, good dodge. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh, I pressed Protego. Easy, easy.
Lumos.
Run. Oh yeah, I have access to sprint now. Whoa. Is that like the rumored map room?
Lumos. Protego.
Whoa. The ringing is haptic as well on the controller. Grab it.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Curious. Oh, that was bad. Bean. Ugh.
Follow my lead.
Black licorice, yep. Not my thing. Oh, cool. Is it Merlin? Oh.
All is in place.
Charles Rookwood.
Perhaps too
Percival.
well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can. That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
Stuck in my teeth.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation
His eyes are
precedes
red.
me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
yikes.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Retro Raggy.
I know a way out.
That was intense.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
That music.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Chills. Straight up chills. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Carry on. Cheerio. Headmaster Black.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Hello, friends.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Here we go.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore. Explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
House known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Except house, choose a different house. I kind of want to see what Circle does, but I think I can do that for another playthrough. So, except the sort who makes an entrance.
Better be Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Oh,
Yeah.
and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay. Guess we don't get to eat.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy
Professor
Headmistress,
Weasley.
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
She's so nice.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
Password.
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Is that like a loading? It's nice.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. I hope they bring some cutscenes into the dorm rooms like they do in the movies. Also, those look like Bobaton hats. I know they're not, but like they do. They look like them. Look at the drapes around the beds. Ah, a little like furnace. Furnace? Yeah, furnace. In the center of the room. Some moving portraits. Hello. How do you do? You won the Quidditch Cup. Wow. Just spend hours just exploring all the goodies they've brought into this game. Also the music. Whew. Wow. Should we go up or down?
Now,
I think I know I go up.
Common room.
Oh. Hello, Peeves. Okay. This is cool. This is beautiful. Holy smokes. Level 1 lock. Okay.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hello. I see you're talking about me. Oh, blue flame. Hello. No. Okay. I want to go over here though. Quickly. Oh.
Going up there.
Kind of scared me a little. All right, guess they're not going up there. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh wow.
Dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting a new school this
Wow.
Everyone, let him through.
year. Nelly will do
Surely
anything
you
for
weren't born
attention.
with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
Wait, what?
I don't want to get in trouble the first day.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
I think that's Nelly.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly,
Goodness
by
is
the way.
right.
Nelly Oxfire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
There's nothing I couldn't handle.
True, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'll have you know that I'm pretty much going to answer like Ron. The entire time.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Oh. Oh, that was a bad bean.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around. Either
Oh,
when
no,
I'm on
I
one
wanted
or
to-
when you
I wanted to talk
scale
more.
your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Can I keep talking to her? No, I want to keep talking to you. Oh, that's happening with the cloak there. Okay.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school.
House chest.
Wait, that's
Nice.
not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what
Cressida
I'm doing
Bloom.
wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
This is our Hermione.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Studied
I'm
with
not
him.
sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Perhaps you just need a bit more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach nonverbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
She's just a go-getter. Just straight up go-getter.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy
It's
your
nice to meet you,
first day.
Hermione. I mean, Cressida. Excuse. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hello. Good day to you. Ooh. Can I do that?
Lumos.
Hi.
Protego.
Got Protego at any moment's notice, alright? You never know what's gonna hit you. Alright, well. Let's go talk to Gareth. Ooh, what's this? Peanuts!
I would really like someone to try it.
I'm gonna eat more peanuts. I'm gonna eat all of the peanuts. Just eat them all. Well, why can't I introduce myself to you? Natsai.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
Gareth
you don't want to try
Weasley.
it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe.
Yes.
Must be
a friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Twice removed. Mom's a witch. Dad's a muggle.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit
Matilda.
suffocating,
That's her first
to be
name, yeah.
honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Is that in your mug?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no.
I would.
I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Potioner. Potioneer?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Ugh. It's Leander Pruitt. Ugh. I know him from the preview event. Also, though. Solid. Crawl through the portrait.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what
Completing
type of career you
exams.
can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised
there's a
something
ghost.
extraordinary to ensure your success.
It's gonna be like a challenge thing.
Here you are.
Or is it just completing the field guide? Whoa.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Why would I do that?
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Cool.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep
And
up.
this game is beautiful.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
Revelio.
The guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Collect field guide pages in Hogwarts. 80 XP, you've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Only way to acquire experience points or XP. Okay. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Selecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. There's tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards you must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay. I feel like I had something there. I'm gonna go back into it. Oh, there's the map. Cool. I guess I can't see anything else yet. Challenges. Regalia spectacles. Gear appearance reward. Cool. Collections. Whoa. Holy smokes. Nice. There are so many things. Rooms you have collected. Revelio pages, field guide pages. Ingredients you have collected, conjurations you have collected, appearances. Ah. Can I equip them? No? Okay. Cosmetic options apply to gear via the change appearance option in the gear menu. Okay. Oh, what was it done there? Appearance, conjurations, wand handles, enemies you've encountered, tools, potions, and magic plants you've collected, traits you have collected, inventory. Cool. Handwear. I'd like to equip those, please. We're gonna look pretty cool. Gold rim circular spectacles. I kind of like these for now. Headwear. Oh, snazzy. Yeah, I'm putting that on. I can't not. Neckwear. Ooh. Natural beige scarf. I'm gonna keep it off for now. Also, I guess we're indoors. We should probably take our hat off. And this is the robe we currently have on. Ooh. Traditional school robe. Destroy it. Why would I want to destroy the traditional school robe? I'll keep it on. Like, that's fire. Outfit. This mouse moves a little bit too slow for me. I'm gonna see if I can change that. Yes. Just aiming. I want menu. Cap frame rate. Enables or disables frame rate capping depending upon performance mode. Enabled results in a more stable frame rate. Disabled results in variable, but potentially faster frame rate. Okay. I don't know if I have VRR support, so I think it's just going to cap it at 30 anyway, so I'll leave it on. Trust the pitch of your character's voice. Oh, you can do it after. Oh, okay. Turn all sound on or off. Display subtitles, mono audio. We're gonna put it as headphones. Maybe even night mode. Nah. I don't know how to change the thing. Press release said she has more to show me. I should follow her to find out what she has in mind. Where do you like save and stuff? Oh yeah, whatever.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
She just walked right through those people.
Outside of the castle.
She's magical. Damn. I must pet the cat.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Yeah, I know, but there's cats. I have to pet the cat. I have to make friends with all the cats. That's a lock. Yep, I have a one lock. Just got Foggy in the castle. What are you eating? Have some?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Outside of the maps where students and professors live includes the host common rooms and the Great Hall. South Wing region to continue. Okay. So we find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex region to continue. Unlock the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map. Fast travel to the Central Hall flue flames with square. Okay.
And here we are. quite the
Cool.
time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Look at that.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Nice.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately,
I wanna be an
we are
Auror.
lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade
You don't know
is
what
the
Hogsmeade
only
is?
all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there.
Yes,
with friends
I
in due
will.
course.
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Nice. I think that's the greenhouses. That's back upstairs. Eleazar. Big. I just want to, you know. Oh, return to the quest area. Oh my. Okay. Yeah.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you.
Hope you told twice.
I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Represents main quest. Completing main quest for this story. Unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and are level requirements. In these cases, you need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Defense is the dark arts classed. I may need to use the charmed compass in the field guide to help me find the way. It is in the astronomy wing. Castle's enormous. Rewards Accio. Rewards Levioso. And I'm currently there. Let's track it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. I guess that's where we're going next. But alright though, I think at this point is a good place to call it for today. This is just magical. I can play this for hours if my body would let me, but fortunately I'm getting a little older and I'm also still hit with the effects of COVID, so from a while ago. So need to keep my sleep in check, but getting this guide page out from the Central Hall Fountain, which is magical. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it there so I can get me some sleep and then continue this with our day off tomorrow to play through the game as much as we can. What an intense and cinematic opening, though, to the game. Awesome. I was not expecting any of that. In a good way. Sorting ceremony, that was fun. That was awesome. Designing the character, I think I like what we kind of came up with. Kind of suits me a little bit. I might change the hair to like a silver, more like Izar's, but overall, I like it. I want to get me some different glasses, though. Apparently there's a few to unlock, so yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for today, and as always, hope you all enjoyed the stream and liked it. Maybe hit that like button, I don't know, helps me out quite a bit, and subscribe if you haven't already, as we'll be continuing coverage of Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow and in the days to come. But with that, hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.
I'd make a fine keeper with a bit more practice. It's time to trade in my Oakshaft 79 for a newer model. I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a marvelous chaser. wonder what Kagawa thinks of Quidditch being cancelled. Bet she's fuming.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broomstick? I thought that was the purpose of training.